How's that? Now see if the sound alerts work, please. I had to rebuild everything, so I don't know what's working and what's not. Ah. See? I knew it would be fucked. Alright, give me a second. Give me 1 second. Can't go without the Rex Viper, you know? That's important. See? My sound alerts browser source is offline. Right. I forget how to fix it. How do I... Here we go. I got it. And then we go here. And then we go here. Try now. Try one now. Damn it, this mask is sitting on my face wonky. Stressing me out.
Balls on the dick.
Yeah! Hey, Doc! Balls on the dick.
Don't want police, these are lame. Guys walking back and forth with a last pain.
I fucking love that one so much. That Rex Viper one makes me so happy, you have no idea. What do you think? Check out my new threads. And my everything your heart desires. Alright, let me... Alright, I'll give you the full... fucking... Oh, you... I got the whole fucking 9 yards. I can't step back far enough. Hang on. Banned instantly. Banned on Twitch. Banned. Banned for degeneracy. This one was actually extremely fucking worth it. This right here, this hoodie thing, legitimately, okay, if it wasn't like the worst shit ever, it's actually made out of really nice material. Like, it's really thick. It's not like cheap, it doesn't feel like cheap shit. So, I was impressed. And it was only like $50 for the whole thing. But of course, this now means that I have pretty much all of the Astolfo stuff. So now I have to do someone else. I don't like anyone else. Alright. Stammer! Hair is awesome. Thank you, Doctor. I appreciate that. I did it all myself. It's definitely not fake. I grew it out. I dyed it. No. Beneath this beautifulness, there is drab, brown. Oof. How'd that animation work out for you, Dark? Was it good? Did it work out? You have to let me know. Let me remove the background. There we go. We're gonna need Felix. I guess that's the sensible, like, next option. This mask fucking sits on my face funny. I hate it. This mask feels like there's too much up here. It needs to be trimmed down a little bit. I met a strange man. I met a strange man who had strange ways and strange orders. And he led me to the new world, out behind the dumpsters. For some reason, he taught me how to put fish in the ground with corn. This is grow you some nice fish corn bushes. New world, right, okay, go. Activate. I played New World pretty much fucking religiously yesterday and was having so much fun with it that it's kind of what I'm doing right now. We are still going to finish Balan. I'm going to set aside a specific day for Balan because I'd quite like to just finish Balan, just get it done. I quite like to rip that band-aid off as fast as possible. But New World's been treating me well. We joined a group. What do you call them? Not a guild. What are they called in New World? Like a covenant or something? We joined one of those. We meandered around. We chopped trees. Clobbered shit. Thing about New World is, like, the overworld combat isn't, like, the hardest shit in the world. What's supposed to make it hard is the idea of, like, a bunch of other players running around with their PvP flags up. Anyway, let me capture the screen. Unfortunately, that doesn't always really sort of come to pass, you know? Because I've come to learn in recent times that PvP is, like, really, like, bastardized. People don't fucking like PvP. Which I find strange, because I fucking love PvP. Why won't the screen capture? There we go. And let me put some fucking sound on. Yeah! So I don't know why people don't like PvP as much as I do. I fucking love PvP. But they've got this event going on right now. That's like... fishing... It's like a fishing event. Which is great, because the fishing in this game is horrible. I actually really like the fishing, it's just that it levels up so fucking slowly that getting to 200 fishing sounds like it would be the worst shit imaginable. Look at that Batman. Look at that Batman! There he is! There he is, that's Bruce Wayne. That guy's about to get square pressed on him so fucking hard. That guy with the axe right there, he's about to get squared to death, baby. Have you guys been enjoying the Batman adventure? I can't help twiddling with this. This is why I'm glad I don't have hair this long. I just fucking twiddle with it all day long. Right, what was I doing? I remember. So, I was trying to decide exactly what weapon I want to use. If you look here, I've like gotten everything to level 3 to kind of see what abilities there are. I really like the spear, but I think what I want to do is I want to do like a sword boy. I want to have the sword and shield and the great sword, because then you can make a kind of tank. So I've already bought a sword and shield, and I was gonna buy a new greatsword. Here's the other thing that's kind of cool about New World: the market board and everything isn't completely fucking useless. Like, you go to some MMOs and like the trading with other players and things is just pointless. It's never used, you know. At least in New World, people actually use the market board. We want this one. Give me that. Now, I've been saving up my gold because I really want to get my own house. I don't know if I have enough. Let's see. But there's fucking loads of players. Loads of people have come back to New World, which I really, really like, because... And they're all like, look, they're not even all high levels. Look, there's a 33, there's a 14, there's another 14, there's a 16. I thought they would all be like 60 and I'd come in and just get my bussy completely clapped. But apparently not. Apparently there's loads of fucking new people. New people in the new world. What was I gonna look at? Housing. I don't know if you can like buy a house somewhere. Here we are, purchase house. 10,000 gold. We got a bit of fucking ways to go. Really enjoyed exploring and gathering, creating in the new world. Yeah, it's honestly it's one of the best MMOs for that. Do you guys want some like background music? I'll put on some chill like fucking. I'll put on some chill Rex vibe now. Put on some fucking tasty. I want to say lo-fi, but I always put on lo-fi and it sucks. Let's put on like. Let's do relaxing background music. See what we get. Focus music. That sounds good. 9 hours of it though. That seems a bit excessive. Look at that. You ever wish that you were the one who invented Lo-Fi Girl? You know that channel where all they do is like play lo-fi, and they get like 1 million viewers every 10 seconds. I wish I come up with that. What a genius. What a genius idea. This ain't good. We're going to lo-fi, fuck it. Beats to chill and game to. We're chilling, we're gaming. We're doing all of those things. Let me know if the sound is like too high or too low on anything. Because what I hear is not indicative of what you guys hear. Hey Kelly, the smell of it's restaurant flat girl. Look. All I'm saying. Thank you, Dark Throne. That one is there purely for Instacast. That's his emote. You each have your own emote. Dark, what sound alert would you like? I'll make you a sound alert. Think of a sound alert.
Don't want believe, please are lame. Guys walking back and forth with love, last pain.
I love that so much. And I love... Oh, hang on, actually. There's a point. The sound alerts need to come over there a little.
Balls on the dick.
There we go. Fuck! My favorite thing about the balls on the dick one is the fact that I kept in the fuck at the end. I didn't need to do that, but I went above and beyond.
Thanks to the star piece, Dr.
Level 20, baby.
Whatever is necessary to secure the
So, let's respec.
can't afford another disaster right now.
It's okay, babe, don't worry. I'm gonna put that in that, and we're gonna put a bunch in that. Because it's me. You've got to have strength build. I don't do dex builds. I don't do intelligence builds. Strength builds only. Don't want bullies. Bees are lame. Guys walking back and forth. The glass pane. That whole song sucks so bad, but then it gets to that bit, and I legitimately, I for that 3 seconds, I love Rex Viper. Like, I'm their biggest fan. I probably am. I probably legitimately am Rex Viper's biggest fan. Nobody plays their shit more than I do, at least.
Good thing you're welcome home, comrade.
Alright,
Assume the
let's
duties
see
are
what we're
heading up the
doing
town
here.
guard. So I am a bit preoccupied right now.
See,
You should see the
they've
speaker
had,
aggro one.
this is the thing I like about New World, is that it had such a disastrous kind it had a good launch, and then it had kind of a disastrous, like, midlife, where people were like, okay, what do we do now? And then it was like, oh, nothing. So it kind of died. But they didn't drop it. I thought they would just drop it and be like, okay, this game sucks, we're not gonna fucking play it anymore, we're not gonna give it any updates, we're gonna get rid of it, we're gonna delete it. And then, no, they've added more and more shit. Like, these right here, where are they? There. Maudlin Bug Swarm, that's like a group music thing. You go there and you play music using the Guitar Hero thing with other players and catch bugs for rewards. And then there's this at the moment. I need to be closer, but in the various fishing spots, there's like there's an event currently to catch special fish that give you these rewards that I've been gathering. So I like the fact that they're just adding more and more stuff, especially stuff to do in the overworld, because part of the problem with New World was always just kind of running around and feeling like all you were doing was running from point A to point B with nothing to do in between. I just clipped into a rock. New World, I'm trying to make you sound good here, and you're clipping me into rocks. Come on, get a grip. Whee! Don't want bullies. Look at this guy. Not a hole. What we need to do is we need to get to the point where we can be part of a faction, and then we can like PvP people. See, look how many people there are. Epic Goth Babe, Lyric Weaver. I don't know. Well, I do know why. What happens is with MMOs is that people will just like cycle through them. Actually, kind of don't hate the UI for games. Not really interesting. No, the thing is, you can close the chat. I choose not to. Also, I should probably do this. Company, that's it. Hello. We can tell them the fact you go check the map is awesome. Yeah, there's no mini map. You've got to actually like read the map, which I think is cool. Fuck you. The one downside, seriously, to New World is that the overworld is a little bit easy. But like, find me an MMO where that's not the fucking case. You know what I mean? Like, if I sat here all day thinking, oh, I really want an MMO where the overworld is actually really challenging, what am I limited to then? 11? And that's it? In an act of sheer desperation, the other day, I tried Rift. Now, Rift is good. Honestly, Rift is pretty good, but it's way too fucking easy. And it's from that school of games where it's like, okay, the actual leveling process is not the part we care about. The part we care about is the end game. And I fucking despise that sort of... that design philosophy. It's the worst. It's the worst shit ever. You know, PAX Day is good. The overall play game sounds really treacherous. What's PAX Day? See, there's so many fucking new MMOs floating around now, like on the horizon, I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to be looking at anymore. What am I doing here? Read this book. Okay. Fuck you! You wanna throw fucking shit at me? Rah! This is also one of few games where I've like actually gotten PvP kills before. I felt good about it. I love PvP, and this game does it really well. The problem is this game pussied out and stopped forcing PvP. Don't do that. If your game is designed to be like kind of forced PvP, stick to your guns. Don't pussy out. I want to PvP. I want to kill other people. Give me that option.
The Honorable and Wise Lady Medea. I can certainly understand your displeasure in not delivering the seasonal tribute on schedule. Accept my
That's the one I've been linking a few times. The sandbox
honor outcome.
PAX Day.
Former speaker.
I have to take a look at that in a second. I have no idea what that is.
He had forgotten our promise and the
You should be excited though, Stammer. Like every reviewer. Can this guy shut up?
in the past. For that very reason, he has been removed from office.
Why am I getting a
have
fucking
been sworn in.
Blender tutorial in the background?
It is my solemn hope to resume
Hello guys, welcome to my Blender tutorial.
Find tribute double the usual quantities. As recompensed,
Fuck you.
I am pleased to consider any actions you have taken against our town.
This guy isn't shutting up. Am I playing fucking Get Over It?
Okay.
Like, Jesus Christ.
We can return stronger and more fruitful.
He's still going.
Your humble servant, Satvik Agarwal, Speaker of the Winds.
Is he done? I think he's done. Thank God. There isn't a singly friendly NPC in the entire game. No shops, no buildings. The whole world is just there for the players to discover. Let's take a look. We'll take a look in a minute when we get somewhere safe.
Every time I have to
I did
see
it.
the terrible fate that's befallen me.
I am
You
truly
are
epic.
beyond brave to tell.
See, and there's the fishing event over here. See these little markers? I'm heading towards this one. That's the Eternum Sturgeon fishing hotspot, which is the current fishing event that they're doing. This guy's in PvP. He's level 60 though. He's stolen the spot. You bastard! Damn it. When I was running around at like 4 AM yesterday, there was nobody getting the fishing spots. I could have them all to myself. Fuck you, rabbit.
It's all been for nothing. I doubt. Thank you for
Now,
all you have done.
like every MMO, if you're expecting me to read side quests, I got news for you. No. In fact, I don't even pay attention to the main quest in this game. I'm here for one thing and one thing only, baby. Killing people. Killing human players.
Eternum is they are. You have my gratitude. It's I haven't discovered anything.
Alright, let's see.
That's okay.
We
Take
need
your
to
time.
gather that. We need to do
Wonders
this.
of the world unfurls.
But that's the thing about New World, it's mostly just following quests, and you don't even need to necessarily do these side quests, but I'm such a, like, beta male that if I see a side quest, I have to go and do it. That's why I struggled with ESO, because in ESO, you're doing great and it's fine, and then you get to the main city, and it's like, okay, here's 50 million side quests, and suddenly the game loses all appeal, because I have no idea where to
She
go.
speaks with discipline.
Ooh.
There may be hope for the Iron Rose yet.
Oh,
I
I
will
believe
take her
so.
on as my page, teach her our ways.
We got our first blue. And then we just want to look at these pages. Look at this bison. Fuck you, bison. He's on the run. You bastard. Get back here. Damn it. I'm gonna get him. I swear there was a sprint in this game, but apparently not. I came back to it and was like, oh. I could have sworn there was a sprint before. I must have been mistaken. One thing that really sucks is the fact that the great swords are so huge that they clip through pretty much everything. Just make them a little smaller. I never thought I would ever be the guy asking for the great swords to be smaller. But here we are. Fishing spot. We can get it. We can get it. There's no one there. Quick. Quick. He's there. Damn this guy. Quick. It's still there. Come on. We can get one, at least one out of it. Give me that fish. Now the fishing minigame is actually pretty good. But this is what I'm talking about when I say, like, it must suck to get fishing to 20. Because it's kind of... It's a bit more involved than chopping trees. We did it! We actually got one of the rare fish. Why does every great sword in the game have to be a fucking buster sword? Yeah, I agree. There's something to be said for, like, the thin Zweihander look. Like, the thin great swords. They're elegant. They're huge and chunky, but they're elegant, you know? Then again, sometimes it is nice to just have a big fucking slab of meat as a weapon. Fuck you. Read a close encounter. Where's that? Over here? Now I wish I had kept, way back when, before my YouTube channel like tried to do anything. I had a video of me and Instacut.
I understand why all the kids are playing this game these days. It's because they like to build brown bricks with Minecraft.
I was sorely tempted with that one to make it the whole thing. To make it just the whole sketch. But I realized very quickly that that would be the worst idea ever. Penny was showing me on her computer book. Can you still use the bits ones? Are they still there? There should still only be the knights one, I think. But is that still
Welcome to the High Voice crew. I hope you have a high voice too. When you got a high voice, you don't have a choice. Your voice is high all the time.
Welcome to the High... Oh, I guess I got kicked out of the High Voice crew.
Thank you, I accept PayPal. Me too. I also... No, I don't. That's not true. The only person who sends me any money on PayPal is my dad. My dad says, like, are you fucking dressing up for weirdos on the internet again, son? Oh, gonna have to send you some fucking money, ain't I? Julie says hello. Are you guys playing something? You guys playing fucking Valheim? Ugh. Come play New World like a boss. You know you miss musketing people to death from 400 miles away. I was gonna say, that's what I was actually talking about. I was talking about the time when we all played it together. I thought that was really fun. When we were all running around killing other players, I thought that was really fun.
What a interesting. I like
Oh,
there
my
are
man.
countless wonders in nature.
That's the leader of my company. Hentai Heaven. Welcome. I gotta put on a good show. I gotta impress him now. It's the only way I'm gonna become an officer. As you can see, yes. Are you guys playing like something? Because I post in our Discord all the time, and no one fucking says anything to me. Everyone ignores me. I don't know why. I'm obviously well-rounded. Glad to see you're enjoying the game. Yeah, I mean, I played this game. Did I catch it? I played this game on release, pretty much. Is he sitting in a room now? Oh yeah! That's right, I forgot. When am I getting invited to the fucking super duper swanky house? Huh? When do I get to come hang out? Never. Woo!
Never.
Yeah, I already fucking beat you to that one. I think when we all played New World back in the day, see, we played New World when it first came out, like literally like day one, and all we did was run around and kill other players and do quests, and I think it was a blast. And then New World went through this period of like, okay, now what do we do? There's like nothing left to do. Running around doing the same quests over and over kind of burned me out. But they've changed it. They've changed, like, basically the entire structure of the game. And it's way more chill now. Like, this is kind of going to be my MMO for when I just want to run around and, like, fish or talk to... Fuck! When I sit there and go, this is a chill MMO, and snap my fishing line, I'm like, fuck! Bastards! You know what's fun? Maybe we'll come back to it at some point. I think we should. I've been having a blast so far. Welcome to the High Voice crew. I hope you have a high voice too. When you got a high voice, You don't have a choice. Your voice is high all the time. But I've been, as you know, I've been like experimenting with every MMO under the fucking sun lately. I like Age of Conan. I like this one. I've also kind of been sort of, a little bit, maybe, kind of, tempted to revisit 14 in the wake of like the new expansion coming out and stuff. But then I sit there and go, Well, I watched the whole fucking live letter. Oh shit, it's this guy. Jesus Christ. Come on then. She was like already wounded. Someone beat her up. Their loss is my gain. I did watch the whole live letter and I sat there and thought, every live letter I kind of think to myself, maybe 14 will be like good now. And then I remembered that it's always just like the same fucking game with very moderate tweaks. Like they would have to completely overhaul the entire battle system for me to give a shit about 14 anymore.
Behold,
I did it.
there's an old man fishing the river not far from here.
It's the old man.
His simple-minded demeanor belies great wisdom.
This guy, I think this guy is the guy that's gonna let us get a covenant, like join a group, and then we can kill stuff. Like other players, maybe. Man, now I've got this mental image of you guys all sat like on the sofa watching me. It's weird. I don't like it. Stop. Don't stop. Stay. I need the views. And I'll tell you this about New World, the sound design is second to none. You'll be running along and just hear a tree falling in the fucking distance. But one of you, you're cheating me out of something here. You're gonna have to pay me some serious fucking money, mate. You're like a person who gives out their Netflix fucking password. Scum. How am I supposed to make my conglomerate money? Oh, 1 bit. Hell yeah. There's a point. Where's my doggo? My doggo isn't attached. Hang on, I'll try and put him on in a sec. I got a little... I've been trying to look for ways for you guys to spend your channel points. We've got the sound alerts. But also, there's one other way, but I gotta set him up. Give me a sec. I mean, technically what you should probably do with your channel points is... Good lord. If I was a titty streamer, that would have been fucking illegal. Technically what you should do with your channel points is like predictions. But when do I ever play a game with predictions? Like, when do I ever play a game where you can predict something? Like, what's the prediction going to be here? Will I catch the fish? The answer is yes. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Too easy. Alright, let me put the little doggo back on. Shit. He's been deleted. No. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Bear with me. Twitch. Create a dashboard. Bear with me. Extensions. Pando. There he is. Configure Pando. Install. Add. There's the source. There he is! The doggo! You guys still gotta get him to Benson. You have to get him to black and white. To do that, you have to feed him, and play games with him, and beat him at things. But I don't know how you do that. I think there's like a side panel, should be like there, that helps you do those things. But that's another way you can spend your channel points. No one has beaten him at... Yeah, no one's beaten him at a challenge yet. Rock, paper, scissors. Right, it's a prediction. You have to use predict to predict what it's going to be. Or predict the better result, so... And beat him. Yeah, and beat him. You can do it. He's never lost. He's OP. I was thinking about getting those stream avatars, but like everyone has those. And I was like, you know what? We're a big fan of the doggo aesthetic here. You'll win this time, fucko? Will you though? Or is Pando too good? Pando OP. There are other games I can give him, but I haven't like tested them or looked at them yet. So far all he has is rock, paper, scissors and oh. Prediction result is scissors, I think. We have one winner. You both got it. There you go, and look at Instacast, bits leader with 1 bit. Fuck you. Give me more. Give me more. I give you guys like hours of entertainment, and you don't even give me $5.
Words immortal.
Entertainment. Fuck was that? You gave all of your bits to the cowboy? I bet you did. Don't think I don't fucking see you all in there. Don't think I don't fucking see you all in there betraying me.
Truly think the wisdom in some old stones will save
All of you. All of you are Judases. Going in there. Yeeharing. Playing Batman. Watching a giant black fridge moonwalk across the fucking place like he's on ice skates. Watching Mark Hamill do his fucking money for old rope impression. Hello, Batman, I'm the Joker. Uh-oh. It's kind of telling about New World that these lynxes are usually kind of like the hardest thing. Everything else is kind of easy. Everything the cowboys in the shower. Aw, bit in these trying times. Thank you, Juliver. The stream. Ooh. Ooh. That cuts deep. You take that back. You take that back right now. Yeah, he's scum. Look at him. Betraying me. But, you know what? I don't give a fuck. Shit's fine. I hope not. I don't want any shits fired in my chest. That's disgusting.
In memory of Soul Warden Ramanos Agala.
I know, that's why I'm not being serious. Like if I'm not...
straddled sentence. all souls.
Is this guy fucking gonna talk for 100
But
years again?
he held steadfast against the darkness until the last. May his sacrifice be a lesson to all who come after.
Okay.
Ships fired.
Shit's fired. I forgot that you guys were like hanging out. That's why you're not around. Have you beaten Final Fantasy 16 yet? Have you gotten past the 4th cutscene yet? You've been playing for like 3 months, so you must be at least done with the 4th cutscene by now. Funny boy. No? Like, in all seriousness, I am glad you enjoy it. I'm glad that... I always like it when people like something more than... Contrary to popular belief, I like it when people like something more than they don't. I don't want everyone to be like fucking me and just be a contrarian
You just have
asshole.
to sit there and imagine why on earth you can't get ye flask.
What game were we playing where I just kept saying that? Was it the text adventure we did? It was. Jaded and depressed? True. But like, doesn't mean everybody should be. I'm jaded and depressed, especially when it comes to video games. But that doesn't mean everyone needs to be. I'm gonna get the whole song and have that, but have it like a 30,000 channel point reward. I'm gonna have some channel point rewards that are just goofy, but I might just get like the entire audio of like the Shrek movie. The whole thing. And make it,
ding.
And make it like
packed with meaningful story cutscenes and unforgettable new zones. Endwalker marks a satisfying conclusion of Final Fantasy XIV's story as we've known it until now. While it doesn't introduce many new gameplay elements, it does deliver 2 new excellent DPS and healing jobs that should appeal to both new and experienced players, and some of the best boss battles we've seen in this decade-old game. If this is how Final Fantasy XIV's showrunners end a story, then I'm more than ready to walk with them from the beginning to the end.
Why'd I
of
make
the
that
next
one? Why'd I make that one so long? I can't help but box to that one. I fucking... The next person to do a sound alert. What? Stop! Is it over? Did I live? Okay. How do I get rid of them? How do I delete them forever? I'm gonna secretly, like when you guys aren't looking, I'm gonna change them all to bits. So that you don't realize. And you're all sitting there going, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, get crazy frog, idiot. And then I'm gonna be rich. That's in my head now. I'm gonna have to go watch the full video and repeat for 10 hours. That's what Instacast does. He watches the whole thing. That or the... Do you guys... He has like new ones now. He's like made new songs in the past like... year. Why has Crazy Frog come back? Of all the things to like return, Crazy Frog. But there was one he did for like for like the World Cup that we always get stuck in our heads, where it's like, we are the champions. My friend. Bing, ding. This is the crazy farm. You can at least spam the Rex Viper one. That's my favorite. My dog's hungry. Please, guys, you gotta feed him. Please feed him. I don't know why I'm saying, guys, please feed him. I could very easily just feed him myself. But you're the ones who wanted a use for your fucking channel.
In memory of Soul Warden Christina Crefton, whose gaze never wavered. Her pursuit of humanity's best nature, her defiance of darkness, and her calm wisdom.
Thank you for feeding my Tamagotchi.
Our hopes burning until the last. May her sacrifice.
We have to keep him for. I want to keep him for as long as it takes for him to turn black and white, like Benson. So as you feed him and stuff, he'll change colors. Like he'll level up and change colors. I want to get him to black and white, and then I'll delete him forever. But that's my goal with him. Most streamers have like a sub goal or like a follow count goal, like a donation goal. I'm like, I want my pet dog to be black and white. That's my goal.
To enjoy this music festival to the maximum potential, me and Replacement John have got some ketamine and some MDMA and some micro dots. Jerry, they all sound really tasty, which I think we should do the micro dots first. Have you got a microwave to put them in?
Yes. You know he's making a game, a Jerry Jackson game. And he's gonna release it. And I'm 100% gonna fucking stream it. Yeah? I'll show you, hang on. Let me sit here real quick. Fuck. As if there was a bear right round the fucking corner. Wait. Right click it right there. The bears are fucking strong in this game. Thankfully I'm way too high level for this guy, but if I was level 15, he'd have fucking clobbered me. Give me that. What's in here then? Oh, I was supposed to come in here. That works out nicely. Let me have a quick look at the video, I'll show you. It looks great. I'm so gonna play it when it comes out. In the video, he says that he might not release it, but he has since said that he will. So, give me 1 second. Synth radio, quiet down. There he is. Right. Bear with me. Here it is.
And a lingering sense of doom. Not only that, but also this Jerry Jackson game I've been working on, which began as a spiritual successor to John 64, but has since evolved into an action-adventure game, and is quite deep in development. Currently a whole 4 levels long, has bosses, story, dialogue, multiple modes, and plenty of unnecessary violence.
I am the one true God. You have not seen the last of me.
This is not an advert, by the way.
I'm psyched. I want to play that so badly. I think I left a comment too. Yeah, I did. I'll give you 3 paddles out of 5 of my own personal hooray for Let's Play that Jerry Jackson game in absolutely any form. I'd pay like I'd legitimately pay like $20 to play that Jerry Jackson game. I fucking love it. But yeah, I think that's cool as fuck. You need it now? Exactly. I'm so excited for it. I am the one true God. You have not heard the last of me. I'm more excited for the Jerry Jackson game than I am like any AAA game right now. the sad state of gaming 2023. See, the thing I like about New World's new sort of way of doing things is they revamped pretty much the entire like early game. In the early game, you used to basically like immediately join a group, like immediately join a covenant, and then just spam the covenant quests, and it was really boring. Now they at least kind of like I'm level 21, and I still haven't joined a covenant yet. Which is great, because it means that I'm actually doing stuff other than the Covenant shit over and over again.
In memory of
I really wish
Soul
these
Warden
things would
Grace
talk.
Vita, devoted servant of the Almighty. He took no pride, no ambition in our sacred food. All that was asked, and much that was not, he gave willingly. By his example, did others embrace our greater purpose. May his sacrifice.
Ah, man, it
be a
sucks.
lesson to
That's
all.
a shame. That's like one of my favorite skins in the game. I love that one, but it sucks, so there. Boo. Have I leveled up my swordsmanship at all yet? I think I have. Yeah, I just haven't been paying attention. I want this. Did y'all like my terrible fucking Final Fantasy 11 video I made? That's what I'm talking about when I was talking about how the Final Fantasy 11 models have all these fucking holes in them. That model of Lilithset has like nothing is joined up. It's all like holes. It's weird. Yeah. Give me that. Void Gauntlet. Now the Void Gauntlet is actually really cool. I feel like it... I'll show you. It's one of the new weapons. And it's like a... But then, you're all like... Whang, whoosh. It's very cool, but... Also kind of... For healers, which I don't want to be. Damn it. You know what sucks? When programs will come up and be like, hey, I need an update. And it's like, yeah, okay, don't fucking bother me when I'm doing something else. I'll update you later. There's a quest up there. Now there's more quests down here. Thing is, they have gone a little bit ham on the side quests. But that's preferable to how it used to be, where there was like none. It used to be there was like 3 side quests per city, and you would do them, and then that would be it, and you'd have nothing left to do. At least now there's a reason to kind of explore the open world and get stuck in PvP and stuff. It just takes longer to get there now. Fuck you. I do wish there was like a dual wielding class. I feel like a dual wield scimitar class would be really cool in this game. Or like dual daggers. I think daggers are supposed to be coming in the next expansion. But don't quote me on that. I'm like stuck on this step. Come here. You fucking bone boy. Yeah. What a scuffed fight that was. Could be there. Could be there. What am I missing? Please not another talking one. Oh.
In memory of Soul Warden Constanza Soberia, who gave all that was to be given. May her sacrifice be a lesson for those who come after.
Boo. That's like my favorite thing about fucking Homestar Runner, actually. When I was thinking about it, like, what's my favorite, like, bit? I think my favorite bit is genuinely whenever the King of Town gets called up for anything, you just hear boo in the background. And it's him. It's him booing himself. I think that's my favorite bit.
Corruption.
Ooh, big boy
The
spear.
void you will know when you have found your resolve. Until then, I have.
It's a pretty ball of spear. It's not as good as our sword though. Drat. This quest we can't do because we have to minimum be level 20. Actually, let's see if there's a group. 25. I need to be 25 to join the first dungeon. And I'll tell you something, I was actually really impressed with the dungeons in this game the first time I did them. I thought they were really cool, because we did them, didn't we, in Instacast? We did them as like a little group. We did the first dungeon. I thought it was really cool. I really, really wanted to get into the BDO dungeons and see what they were like, but BDO's gameplay is just fucking dog shit. Like, I'm sorry, but it just is. Oh, but it's got the best combat. No, it doesn't. What it is you just fucking hold down a button and destroy droves of monsters with zero risk, zero danger of being killed yourself. BDO's combat is really flashy, but there's like fucking nothing to it. What am I doing here? A good game poses a philosophical question. Like, what am I doing here? No good deed over in yonder direction. Okay. I try to get into BDO multiple times, but I never start. Yeah, BDO feels like... BDO's tricky, because, like, the combat feels cool for a bit, but then you're like, oh, wait a minute. This is actually really shallow. Like, really shallow. Yeah, it's got combos and everything, but no mobs except for, like, endgame bosses. Again, pose any threat. And I don't know which game it was that came up with the idea of having it so that the entirety of the MMO is fucking nothing until the end game. But I fucking hate that design philosophy. Like, the whole thing should be a journey, not the end of it. Not the end. The end should be like a reward almost. I don't want to spend hours upon hours doing the most mind-numbingly shit combat, only to get to the end game and realize I can finally fight something worth my time. That's my deal with Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 would legitimately be a really good game, in my opinion, if it wasn't X many hours of just the easiest combat in the world. Dying in Guild Wars 2, you have to actively go out of your way to die in Guild Wars 2. Like, you have to fucking figure out a way to be killed in that game. Yeah. And you can say the same thing about what I'm doing currently in New World, and I'm just slaughtering everything, but the difference being, I'm grossly overleveled for this area that I'm in. So yeah, of course I'm going to slaughter everything. If I now went somewhere where I was even or slightly higher leveled mobs, I would probably struggle a little bit more. There is actual difficulty. But in Guild Wars 2, I remember in Guild Wars 2, I used to just run to the end sections of every zone and just massacre everything anyway. Nothing is a threat in Guild Wars 2. The only thing that are a threat are the like world bosses that sometimes pop up. And when they pop up, you sit there and look at them and go, okay, here comes like 400 other players to kill it. So yes, it's challenging, but you're not going to get killed because there's like 900 other people doing it as well. You know? There's no real room for failure in Guild Wars 2. Until you get to things like fractals. But then again, that's my point. I don't want to go through the entire game, the entire fucking game, just to get to the point where I'm challenged. You know? And not every game needs to be a fucking death march. Look at New World. It's not a death march. It's relatively easy. But at least there's the threat of PvP. At least there's the threat of... Yeah, there are some monsters and some boss monsters that will beat the shit out of you solo. You know? There is a bit of bite to it. Whereas Guild Wars 2, there's nothing. It is the most neutered game I've ever seen. And it's not for the 400 players, it has 90 million HP. Exactly. I'll say it once and I'll say it again. The best ever fucking game, in my opinion, for like level of challenge experienced throughout, was Release Terror. Release Terror, before it became a weird fucking pedophile simulator, Release Terror was phenomenal. I remember the big ass monsters or whatever they were called. You're supposed to fight them with players, with other players. But if you're good enough, you can solo them. Yeah, but you've got to be fucking good at dodging, you've got to be good at blocking, you've got to be good at your class in order to actually do that. And I did it. I played the two-handed sword, or the two swords guy, the guy with two swords. And I was dodging around and fucking basically playing it like Dark Souls, fucking spamming the dodge roll. And I got there. And I remember killing that badass monster, or whatever it's called, and thinking to myself, fucking hell, this game is absolutely insane. I love it. Because I was challenged, and I didn't have to do that, but I built the challenge myself. I found the challenge myself. Guild Wars 2, you would have to actively, like, come up with some real-world restraints to make that game hard. Like, only fucking playing with one hand, or playing blindfolded. There's no fucking way to die in that game. I remember Guild Wars 2, what I used to do was I used to just group up the biggest piles of mobs that I possibly could. Just to feel alive, you know, just to feel like something was happening. That there was a chance that I could fucking die. And I still never did. Some classes in that game too just will not die. Necromancer. If you die on Necromancer, you need to reevaluate like what you're doing. How have you managed that? But I miss when MMOs had a bit of bite to them. That's the thing. It's kind of hard to come by now. You know? You know, I'm curious. Let's go and sit on this rock and look at PAX Day, because I have no idea what you're fucking talking about. Let's go and have a look. Sit. Right. PvP sounds hard, PvE sounds harder. Let's take a look. Should we watch Lazy Peon? Fuck it, let's watch our boy Lazy Peon, eh? Hello guys, it's me, Lazy Peon. Oh, PAX Day, will I be able to be a bearded wizard? If not, 0 out of 10. Right. I've obviously been watching this, but I never got very far. Let's take a look.
2023 has gotten off to a really good start when it comes to upcoming MMORPG announcements, and this most recent one, PAX Day, is actually one that does indeed look quite promising. And here's the part that a lot of you probably want to hear. Yes, it's coming from a well-funded, experienced MMO dev team, and it's being made in Unreal Engine 5. I know that alone will have a lot of you excited. In this video, we're going to talk about what we know so far about PAX Day, why I think this is easily in the top 5 most promising upcoming MMOs, and why this game's received such a positive reception following its recent announcement trailer. But first, sponsor, Crash and Run.
Look at that timing. He said, but first, sponsor, and I was like, they're my unofficial sponsor.
Is a brand new Eastern-themed mobile fantasy MMORPG with immersive 3D graphics, where you play as an epic warrior exploring a vast open world full of mysteries and secrets. Choose from 7 different classes, each with their own unique skills, weapons, visuals, and roles.
Is this PAX Day? This looks shit.
Monsters or bosses in dungeons or out in the world to acquire
This looks
materials
terrible.
to upgrade your weapons, learn new martial arts, and improve your success
Look
and
at
attack
that.
skills. If you get bored with your original character, you're free to change class at any time. You're also able to turn into a demon, where you'll have a special demonic appearance,
This is his
demonic
sponsor.
skills, and obviously be more powerful. Story is
Look at
another
that.
feature in Crash and
Power.
and whilst questing, you'll meet
What
various
number is that?
NPCs that help you uncover the
136
secrets of the
million?
world. Aside from that, the game has an in-depth PvP and GVG system. where
Every
you can
game
join
should be like
guilds,
RuneScape.
team up with friends,
Max
and fight
hit
for glory,
99.
and the game also
Don't
has a
fucking give
social
me numbers
system
that you can't
allows
even
players to use
comprehend.
emotes, form friendships, get married, and even hold in-game weddings. Click the link in the description below to explore this unique new MMORPG today, and get 200 free summons as a new player, where you'll get epic rewards such as pets, skins, and props to help you on your adventure. Download
Jesus.
So before we get
Oh,
to the
sweet
recent
nectar.
announcement trailer, let's talk about the 2 most important things when it comes to MMO development. Who's making the game, and do they have the money to make the game? The team behind PAX Day are a relatively new dev studio called Mainframe, consisting of veteran developers from companies such as CCP, Blizzard Entertainment, Next Games, Ubisoft, and Remedy. This studio formed in April 2019, and since then they've raised a total of roughly 30 million euros from venture capital investors such as Riot Games, the Twitch and King.
Here's the problem with anything that's like, oh, upcoming MMO, is it's like, upcoming is a very broad term. Yeah? Upcoming is 2040. That's technically upcoming. I always get really fucking annoyed with MMO announcements because it's always like, wow, this game looks great. Coming 2065. And I'm like, I don't plan to live that long.
Co-founders and Andreessen Horowitz. According to the company's LinkedIn page, they have between 50 and 200 employees.
I don't know how to remember it, but if it
Studios
does
in
any of
Helsinki,
it,
Reykjavik, and Paris. So far, so good. Large veteran dev team with MMO experience? Check.
They need to stop. Game developers need to stop making like the CGI cutscene parts first. Don't make that first. Make that last. I don't give a shit about your CGI cutscene. Okay? Make the rest of the game, then give me a CGI cutscene.
A realistic budget to actually make an MMORPG with big name investors on board? Check. So how about their vision for the game? What new things will PAX Day bring to the table? Well, I'll let the announcement trailer play and you can hear it from the developers themselves. Then I'll give my opinion on the project at the end, as well as a bit of speculation in regards to the...
I'm being funny, I think, Lazy Peon, but your opinion means fucking zero to me.
the game that many of us have been practicing throughout our professional careers to make.
And that's why everyone on the team is living this game, because this is the game that we've been wanting to play for.
Skip.
Yeah, I mean,
a common dream here.
I don't want to see a bunch of talking heads. Show me the game. Show me the game. Show me the game.
PAX Day is very much what you want it to be. It's a world.
I need fewer developers to open with, oh, this game's whatever you want it to be. No, you have a vision and fucking sell it to me. Don't sit there and be all like, oh, it can be whatever you want it to be, because all that means is you haven't got any fucking clear idea as to what the hell you're doing. Every game that's ever been... New World was like that on fucking release. And it was fun for about a week. Because New World said, oh, you can go to a tournament, fucking do whatever you... Probably the ambition is the game's population drops a little bit, it's going to become a Des 11. The best games are the ones where the player and the developer have input, and you get to make a fun experience together. Developers need to be more fucking hands-on than they think that what we want is like full autonomy. And I'm sorry, but I don't know the first thing about designing a video game. So if you ask me, what would you like in your video game? I don't know what's possible. I don't know what is doable, and I don't know what's going to work and what's not going to work. Don't ask me. Yeah, you make something really, really good, and then I'll sit there and go, okay, what if it could do this? What if it could do this? I think part of the problem with giving us, with being like, it could be whatever you want it to be and all that nonsense is, some of us like just having something that's been well made, well polished, delivered to us, and then being sold on that idea. Yeah, I don't want it always to be up to me. Sometimes you just gotta fucking tell me this is how it is. You know?
It's a place which is real, feels real. It's always there. But most importantly, you're there with other people. And that's really what the sandbox is all about. It is about maximizing human interaction in a meaningful way. And we feel, you know, this is the holy grail in MMO design.
So the name of the game, PAX Day, like we're calling the Divine Peace, and it's based on around the idea the way we're constructing the world is, as a new player, you start in what we're calling the Heartlands. So these are safe valleys in which you're allowed to build with your friends and form the communities and do a lot of crafting and have your villages in. And these are like the peaceful areas that are guaranteed to like not be very dangerous. So you're going to be in relative safety when you're in these areas.
So we have modularity built in how we do the visuals of it. The good thing about doing it that way is that we also then give players and the crafting part of our game a lot of flexibility and customizability. And we're pushing this very, very far for PAX Day.
You ever feel like you've seen something before? You ever feel like you've seen something before and it's never really been right? It's never really been lived up to? How many times am I going to be sold this idea? How many times am I going to be sold the idea of building my own community with my friends? How many times is that going to be sold to me? Because I ain't being funny or anything. That was being sold to me back in fucking Rubies of Eventide in 2006, for God's sake. I remember looking at the box for Rubies of Eventide when I was a kid and being like, oh wow, I can build like my own like shop with other people, and I can build my own house, and we can make a little village and everything. That's amazing. And I loaded it up, and what did I do? I wandered around a barren desert for fucking 30 minutes before I realised it was shit. It's just Chronicles of Valeria. COE took the money and ran. How many times are we going to be fucking deceived? Like, the MMO... This is the problem, though. The MMO fan base is so fucking rabid for a new MMO that's going to, like, blow everyone's cock off that they'll fucking cling to anything. I could release an MMO tomorrow. I'm releasing Bun's Adventure. It is a sandbox survival MMO theme park, fucking, I don't know. And they'll fucking buy it. Because they'll be like, yeah, this guy knows what he's on about. Because they're so deluded. Because it's like, no. I don't hate the idea of games like this, but people have been chasing the UO dream for years and have never been able to do it right. That's what I mean. And especially if... Here's the other problem. If you're trying to appeal to a vast market, the problem with that... And let's face it, nowadays you have to. You have to appeal to a broad market or you're just not going to make any fucking money. If you're appealing to a broad market, you have to make everything dumbed down. You have to make everything as fucking brainlet as possible. That is the only way to get lasting appeal. Right? Because fucking there's going to be 12-year-olds who want to play. There's going to be 30-something-year-olds who want to play. How do you fucking... You know, how do you make that safe? How do you make that work? You make it as fucking safe as possible. Look at my hopes up until the game is out and I know what I'm dealing with. I try very hard not to get my hopes up, but sometimes it's tricky. Like, there are some games where I sit there and look at it and go, God, that's gotta be good. Please be good. I beg you. The last time I felt that was towards fucking Dark Souls, Darkest Dungeon 2. We all know how that ended up. Play.
For the player, we offer a character which has multiple different layers. So, depending on what type of game you as a player want to play, you can combine these items with specific stats.
Look at little chainmail boy. Nice chainmail nerd.
Is the procedural costume and surface generated animate for character art, which is a procedural way of controlling the metals and leathers in the game, how they behave and how they look.
All of it is meant to at least be to some extent historically accurate. It goes extremely in depth. And
Here's another thing, right? I don't necessarily care about whether my armor has dents in it. I don't necessarily care about fucking weird little things like that. All I want is a good crafting system, a good combat system, marry them together, and then it's good. You don't need anything else. Those are the fundamental core of every MMO. Crafting, killing. That's the fundamental fucking core of a good MMO. Okay, unless you're a fucking Final Fantasy 14 weirdo, in which case you sit there and go, oh, but I also want one where I get to watch a cat boy fucking cry. Like, okay, whatever, I don't give a shit. But the fundamental core is combat and crafting. All you've got to do is make that good. I don't give a shit if I can see procedurally generated scars on my armor. I don't give a shit if I can see if I can, I don't know, if I get muddy over time or anything like that. I don't give a crap. That's not immersion. The immersion, I get immersed in fucking RuneScape, for God's sake. I get immersed in fucking Ultima Online. I get immersed in some games which look like dog water. And how do I get immersed in them? Because the combat, at least for the time, makes sense. It works with the game. You take something like Guild Wars 2, which I'm ragging on today for some reason. The combat system doesn't work. Because they've gone for this sort of half-assed action combat that doesn't really fucking work as action combat. Or tab targeting, which, let's face it, tab targeting is dog bollocks as well. So, all you've got to do to make a good MMO is make visceral combat and decent crafting system that allows you to craft and level up parallel. Yeah? The reason no one fucking crafts in Final Fantasy XI until the end of the fucking game is because, oh, I'd like to make a bronze sword. That's a level 1 sword. What smithing do I need? 20. Why? What? There's no point in being able to craft if you can't craft stuff that you're going to currently use. You know? Immersion is literally just losing yourself in an experience. Immersion comes from challenge because you can get... Exactly. I'm not immersed when I see my character getting dirty. Yeah, that's not the immersion factor. The immersion factor for me is if I feel any kind of attachment to that character. For whatever reason. Be it the fact that they're in a difficult fighting situation. Whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm excited for this or not. I don't know.
There's a lot of visual variety.
You can then choose to go on adventures and like exit the Heartlands and start go exploring and go to like PvE adventures that are much more dangerous and like experience PvP when you're outside the valleys and you're basically not protected by the divine peace.
What we have done is harvested a lot of myths and fables from stories around the world and implement them in our own way.
Magic is real. Ghosts are real. The extent of knowledge is not known. And this basically plays onto our build.
Holy shit, guy, you've got ghosts in your MMO? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Has he got zombies too? Wow. Think about that. Zombies in an MMO? I bet if he's got a spider boss, that's it. He's breaking new fucking ground.
In instincts as humans, you know, we like.
Have you got why? What have I done? If anything, Pretty Graphics will take me out of the experience because I think to myself, why they wanted to level this. They went to this level to make this game this pretty. I don't know. Pretty games are cool, but like, they need to be built on something. Like BDO. BDO is fucking gorgeous, but goddamn, I would rather play with cat turds than play BDO.
We like cozy, but we're still curious about the darkness, you know, and we also want to.
How can you say this game is well made? This is a stupid game.
This world I need my team at first.
Is that fucking a Stephen Merchant? There he is. The voice of Wheatley.
And that also provides this sort of progression in the game, like further you head out, the increasing the dangers and also the rewards would be.
I think it will take a very long time if you want to really explore everything of the world. But yes, it's going to be super big.
For PAX Day, we're using Unreal Engine 5, and this allows us to do incredibly vast worlds in incredible details.
We have this semi-procedural approach where the human makes the interesting and important decisions and then the computer fills out the rest.
You can change things in a really large scale in a matter of seconds.
Striking that right balance between areas that are nice to play in, but have those cool views and epic views of the mountains.
Currently we're focusing on the PC platform and we're focusing on launching it on Steam. We're also working on
good decision.
We have the game working for other platforms and we already have.
What the fuck is that?
But the current focus is the PC launch.
How is he playing on a fucking iPad?
The idea is that we want the game to be playable from any device. It's a way to casually engage with the game. You'll maybe at work or you know or in the car, and it's very handy.
Yeah, if I'm getting kind of the meta aspects of it, I get it, but like,
I have never owned.
I don't know, man. I'm watching this and I'm sitting there thinking they're whitewash, they're painting with such a broad brush that I can't help but feel like I'm just being sold something, that they're just trying to say as many things that they think I want to hear. Whereas if they came out of the gate and said, right, here is our vision, and it was more like, I guess, rigid and less open-ended, I think I would be a bit more comfortable.
And I have always admired the beautiful worlds that PC players get to experience, and this is my chance actually as a more casual gamer to join in on the fun.
She's a casual gamer. Get her out of here. Get her out. We're not interested in her. Casual gamer, shut up. You don't know what you're on about. Get out of her. Get rid of her. Go play fucking Angry Birds. Not interested.
So if you're like games
not
that
interested in her.
similar, but like never experienced that in the context of MMOs,
Go play fucking Peggle Love. I ain't got time for this.
Join an MMO. You know, it's both for very casual and very hardcore. And the beauty.
No. No. Don't sit there and tell me it's for everyone. That's not what I want to hear. Yeah? I want to hear either this game is chill as fuck, like Palia. I'm really excited for Palia, and it's coming out soon. And that game is sitting there going, I am the chillest fucking game. All you do is grow potatoes and shit. Great. I'll be down for that. Because I know what I'm getting into there. I'm getting into a chill experience. I'm excited for that. On the other hand, I also would be okay if a game went, this game is going to knock your cock off. It's going to be the hardest game ever made. And I'll be like, yep, okay, great. I know exactly what I'm getting into there. When they sit there and go, oh, this game is for everyone. Then I sit there and go, well, what you mean by that is it's not going to challenge me, but it's also not really going to fucking relax me either. It's going to be this kind of homogenized mush that I don't want. That's what you're telling me.
This when we have these two playstyles meet, that's where the magic happens, because they will need each other.
Yeah.
So experienced players can support new players, and new players can just get new gear and join their friends in an adventure.
As a solo player or as a casual player, you can provide like an incredible amount of value and kind of feed the market in your area, or like find the market that has some kind of need.
You don't need to participate in the big drama, but the fact that there is big drama happening in the world gives the world the context. You know, you will see the soldiers, you know, going to war. You will feel it.
Everyone find.
What? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? You want to see the soldiers going to war? You want to feel it. What does that mean, fucking Squiscar Squigelf? What are you on about?
Finds a role to play because everyone in the world of PAX Day matters.
They should just get Squiscar to do this whole thing. In the worlds of PAX Day, you can be whatever you want to be.
I got really excited about the game because I ran in the empty world, and I could imagine in my head, like at some point in years to come, all of these buildings will be built by somebody real, like an actual person, and that felt really nice. I want to be part of this, building this crazy world.
It's going to be a long journey.
Here we go. Here we fucking go. Expected release date, fucking the year 3000.
Being the stagehands of PAX Day as being more like a marathon rather than a single performance, and that's kind of the key to standing up a world like this and also creating the team around it.
We are incredibly excited to see how players will build, you know, civilizations up from, you know, the small house into the small villages, into the towns, into the cities, you know, building up the infrastructure for farming and crafting and blacksmithing and alchemy and finding the resources and studying the magic.
Seeing things that we haven't even imagined so far.
You know, the hallmark of any good MMO is to have an initial theory of how the game will evolve, but understand completely that the game in 10 years, 20 years will probably be completely different.
This game exists in 10 years. If it says this game got released tomorrow, right? If this game lasted 10 years, I will fucking pay you $1 million. From what I'm seeing so far, this is a bunch of stuff that we've already seen before 1 million times. And they're going to sell it to you, and then it's just going to fucking die in a week. Call me cynical all you want. But I'll look you square in the eye and say I've been right every fucking time.
From the initial game. It's the game of a lifetime.
I believe it's going to be something incredible.
I can't wait to people.
She plays Peggle! I believe it'll be something incredible. She's an admitted casual gamer. She's gonna go play Peggle in a minute. She's gonna go and play fucking Cookie Clicker and say, I can't wait for PAX Day. I don't want to play Cookie Clicker.
To play the game and see how they like it?
Yes, I want to see people's faces playing the game and discovering everything that we've prepared for them.
Stage is yours, and we just can't wait to see the world that you make of it.
I feel like, you know who sucks? Fucking, what's his face? Mr. Fable. Peter Molyneux. Because Peter Molyneux came along and was like, he released Fable, and he was like, oh, the game world is fully evolves around you, and every decision that you make is critical. And now, every time I see that in any trailer, I'm like, this is just what Peter Molyneux said. And what was Fable? A quasi-decent hack and slash. Where nothing I decided mattered in the slightest. This game came out in 2019, I think it might have had a chance to success, but right now the environment's not going to accommodate it. That's a recent 2040, the environment will be different again. Yeah, hopefully it will be a nuclear winter. And I'll be dead. This game is going to be filled with absolute cunts. Take it from someone who played out of our life. Compared to the Age of Shadows, the most vile, horrible person thrive in open world, full loop PvP games. I mean, look at Rust.
So
look
please
at Rust.
go to playpaxday.com or find Pax Day on Steam, wishlist us, and we'll begin opening up access for our first wave of testers before too long.
Let's see what Lazy Peon has to say.
As far as MMO announcement trailers go, I think this one came across as incredibly sincere, to the point, and didn't make the mistake of overhyping itself. The only thing the announcement trailer was light on was actual concrete information about the game's features, what types of content you'll be able to participate in, and I guess it was a bit light on showing actual gameplay. As far as announcement trailers go though, it's a solid 9 out of 10 from me.
Did we watch the same fucking trailer? My favourite part of the announcement trailer was when Squisquelf looked down the camera at me and said, "You're my best friend, please go and play my video game, I love you." That was my favourite part of this part where they're trying to sell me something. Fucking Lazy Peon, man. Grow a brain. Christ.
And reading the YouTube comments, most people seem to be very positive about it as a whole. So,
idiots.
What kind of MMO will PAX Day be, and what types of content can we expect? First of all, PAX Day will be a massive open-world sandbox MMORPG, in which the best part of the content is the interaction between players.
I was tempted actually, Kiko. I was actually sort of tempted because I was looking at a list of games that I haven't played. I do have a notepad document that's literally like fucking MMOs and shit that I haven't played. I saw it on there and I was like, I'm actually sorely tempted to give that a try. But then I played New World, so fuck you.
A lot of EVE Online developers, I think it's fair to assume that large-scale PvP and territory control are likely big features in this game. The devs also spoke about there being lots of big drama in the world, and what's more dramatic than guilds fighting for castle and land? Player housing and building your own town, village or city with other players in the heart.
You know another thing I don't like? I don't like when games don't really have a fucking art style. You know when you look at a game and you're just like, this just looks like assets? I know it isn't. I know they've crafted everything, but it still looks like Unreal assets. You know, a game's art direction can really fucking make it stand out.
Lands is also a big feature, and something that many casual players will enjoy. Crafting and resource gathering will definitely be core to PAX Day. In the trailer they mentioned farming, crafting, blacksmithing and alchemy, but gathering, mining, wood cutting, cooking and fishing are also likely to be other possible professions. The devs mentioned PvE adventures outside of the Heartlands, and we briefly saw a giant monster, so this game's also likely to have world bosses and dungeons. What we don't know, however, is if you'll be able to purely focus on PvE content, or if outside of the Heartlands you're always at risk of open world PvP. Armor and weapons in the game are historically accurate, and you...
No, they're not. Okay, right now, nobody wears a chain coif. Chain coifs are fantasy.
You can see that the characters can each be equipped with multiple layers. for example 2 layers of pants and 3 layers for torso. The combat of the game also seems to be action combat. Bow attacks are projectiles and need to be aimed. The few seconds of melee combat that was shown kinda reminded me of New World combat. The further away from the heartlands you venture, the more dangerous it becomes, and with that there's more risk versus reward. Here I'd speculate that the world is designed similar to Albion Online.
Oh no.
With the highest tier gatherables and best loot being furthest from safety. The game will have magic.
The combat of crafting are going to make it very... This is just it, and this is why people are like sitting there with Ashes of Creation and being like, Ashes of Creation, But have you seen the combat in Ashes of Creation? I mean, that game's never going to be released anyway. Okay, that game's never going to be released. Do you know how I know that game's never going to be released? Because what they're doing is they're going to fucking draw it out for a million years. And then the game is going to be so out of date, the only thing they can do is go back and just fucking put it into another engine and start all over fucking again. They are taking so fucking long with that game that there is no way... If that game gets released and it's incredible, I will personally eat a fucking glove on stream. There is no way that game is going to either come out or be good in the next fucking 8 years, 10 years. We'll see. I don't like to sit here and rag on something
and come from myths and
when I don't know everything about it,
the game
but
is said to have content for both casuals and hardcore. I'd say casual content is probably crafting, gathering, building houses and making money in the player-driven economy, whilst hardcore content would be PvE, open world PvP, and large-scale PvP wars. The game is primarily being developed for PC but will be playable on multiple platforms including mobile, with high graphical fidelity due to the game apparently being a cloud-native MMO.
that's my problem as well. If you're making a game that's mobile, it can't be the best combat system in the world, can it?
My hope here is that the depth of gameplay isn't compromised to be fully playable on mobile, and that mobile gameplay
But
is
it will
casual
be.
stuff like crafting and socializing.
But
in
it will
Heartlands.
be.
Overall, definitely a new MMO to be excited for, and an absolute banger of an announcement trailer from Mainframe. For me, this game's right up there with Ashes of Creation, Arcade 2, the Riot MMO, and Throne and Liberty as the games I'm most excited for.
I mean, the mere fact that he was excited for Throne of Liberty tells you all you need to know about fucking lazy PR. I could record 10 minutes of footage of just like a salmon laying face down in a slight puddle and tell him it's the latest it's footage from the latest hot MMO and he'll go fucking moist for it. The guy has no fucking... He does this for a living, and he is completely incapable of reading between the lines for anything. He is completely incapable. He just accepts everything as fucking sincere, straight off the fucking gate, which I guess is fine, but like, holy shit, dude. Grow a brain cell. Fuck me. If PAX Day is good, I will give you 100 kisses. There's no way.
Mostly due to the team behind it being mostly EVE Online developers with years of experience at handling...
Enjoy your fucking Excel spreadsheet.
...a successful sandbox MMO, and the game being sufficiently funded. Feel free to speculate or let me know your reactions to the PAX Day announcement in the comments below.
More like PAX Day.
Are you starting to become more optimistic about the future of the MMORPG genre? To speculate or let me know your reactions to the PAX Day announcement in the comments below, and are you starting to your reactions to the PAX Day announcement in the comments below.
Here we go. All together now.
And are you starting to become more optimistic about the future of the MMORPG genre?
Oh yeah, it's fucking smiles and rainbows.
Balls on the dick.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking excited, dude. I'm looking forward to all the great releases. Like,
Ass!
With the recent developments of tech over the past few years...
Tech don't mean shit. Tech don't mean shit. I would sooner play Sonic 3 for the Sega Genesis than Sonic Generations. That's all I need. Or no, it's Sonic 06. That's what I'm saying. That's my response to that. I would sooner play a Genesis game than Sonic 06. What more do you want? For fucking evidence that tech don't mean fucking anything.
Seems to me that with Unreal Engine 5, the advancements of AI, cloud gaming and procedural generation, MMOs could potentially become more and more easy to make. Social media on screen, help us out with a like for the algorithm gods. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next.
Shut up, lazy peon. I just realised I've probably been kicked out of New World. Damn it. Why did you make me watch a video? You know we can't get through a video on this channel without it taking 800 years as I discuss every single thing. I'll tell you what I think about PAX Day. Like, I don't want to be wholly negative all the time. Like, it would be nice to be positive about it. But here's the deal. I have been burned thousands of times by trailers, by things like that, all of which sounded very fucking similar. You know, how many times can I be told that the world will be my own and I will be the one true Harkonnen who fucking figures it all out? How many times am I going to be told that I'm going to finally have an influence? You know? Some shit, mountains of shit, absolutely galactic piles of shit. Exactly. Like, I would have been more confident if they just turned around and said, right, here is our very clear vision. And not quite so. It was full of buzzwords. The whole thing was full of buzzwords. And as you know, buzzwords don't mean shit. But we'll try. We'll try and be optimistic, huh? Let's not be too fucking harsh. Eh. Oh, it looks like my company is doing something. Can we join them? Probably not. We need to get to 25 so we can do our first dungeon. But time for this old man, have a good one, guys. Okay, Stan, you take it easy. I'll probably only stream for a little bit longer. But you have a good night. I'll do a more, like, daytime stream tomorrow. Like, I kind of have fucked my sleep pattern really hard by having every time I go to the eye doctor and have my eyes fixed, I have to sleep that whole day. And it just completely dicks over my sleep schedule. Fuck you! Fucking stop moving, asshole. So I'll probably like stream for a little while. I mean, it depends. It depends. I'll stream for as long as like I can be bothered.
I, Gilgamesh, do solemnly vow under the radiance of the sun and the luminescence of the stars.
Is this gonna be another talky boy?
Gods, to serve as an Amara.
Check it out!
The blessed
It's
inheritor
Ko-Ronk.
of the
There he
eternal
goes.
fire.
Look at his sword. That's cool as fuck. I want Ko-Ronk's sword. I've just got a fucking surfboard. That's all I've got. There we go. I was thinking, something I want to kind of do for streams. I feel like part of my problem is that I'm like looking at things the wrong way sometimes. I think I would quite like to play MMOs and just do like a stick with them a little bit more and just do like a kind of at least road to max level type deal and just see what I'm dealing with, you know? I feel like part of my problem is I give up too fast. I mean, I'm not fucking Josh Strife Hayes, I don't give up in the first hour. But I still feel like I give up too fast, and maybe I can utilize the stream a little bit more to kind of play some games that I otherwise probably wouldn't play for very long. Look at all these low levels running around there. I'm actually excited for when I get to the stage where I can do PvP. There might actually be some people around that I can kill. Instead, I was really worried it was just going to be a bunch of like max level guys and I was never going to get to kill anybody. But it looks like I might actually be able to kill some people. Hollow King 716 is Twitch. Posted in chat. Shit. Guys join the big group here. What's going on? We're farming XP? Oh. I can't do that. I don't think I'm high enough level for whatever they're doing. There are plenty of MMOs that I really wish A still had a player base. In fact, that's it. Like Vindictus. Like, I really loved Vindictus's combat, but why would you play Vindictus? Playing Vindictus now, it would be like playing a much worse single-player game. Look at this guy advertising his stream in chat. I wouldn't fucking ever do that. Look at him. Come vibe, we drink in a bit. And new character vibing with a teaching MMO noob how to MMO. Huh? Don't advertise your Twitch stream in fucking global. Don't do that. Ain't nobody coming to your Twitch stream. Nobody comes to mine. I guarantee I'm more adorable. Cheers, buddy. What are we missing? Ascend higher into the temple. How? Won't you take me higher? Down, down, to a place where I can roam. Here we go. When in doubt, follow the fucking line of other players. Can someone come help me kill a big pig? What level is the big pig? I'd get clapped. Soz. I need to hurry up. I want to help my team. I need to fucking level up faster. What the fuck is this? Giant robot. There's fucking like 4 people here. 5. Look at all these people. Look at these players. Everyone fucking loves New World. Can you take me higher? Down, down, down. Ooh, new gloves. Are they better? Kinda. I guess. Sort of. They look cooler. And that's the main reason to equip them. Oh shit, I nearly jumped from my desk. Where the fuck am I? Oof. Guess I want to go this way? What the fuck? These quest markers, by the way, are complete dog shit. These quest markers are some of the worst in video gaming. Like, where is that? I feel like it's on top of the... I hate these temples. These temples are fucking just a nightmare to navigate. I hate them. Can you take me higher? Bound but down, to a place where Shrek may rule. Like, please don't tell me I jumped down for nothing. That would make me sad. Like, where is that? This quest sucks my ass. Milan's secret castle. More like Milan's shitty asshole. Bonk. It was up here, so why couldn't I see it earlier? Stupid game.
And to aid my people against all hardships and foes. I also sit on my bonded soul to ease the world's pain and to fulfill my sworn obligations. Regardless.
Oh, I think this is one of those like survival things where I've got to endure. Easy money. The other thing I like about New World is it's one of those games where you can use the sword and shield, but it is a tank weapon, but you're not like, you're not going to do no damage. And I kind of like the damage tree for the sword, honestly. You liked your musket in this, but everyone said range people do PvP. Oh, Kiko, you're barking up the wrong tree there. People complain about the musket for being overpowered. In fact, there was a guy earlier in chat who was talking about his musket and how he loved it, and everyone fucking flamed him, called him an asshole. Musket OP. But it's like anything. It's like fucking anything, where it's like, oh, this thing's OP, this thing needs to be nerfed. Like, who do you listen to? You know? What happens is little Johnny gets fucking killed by a guy with a musket, and then that's it, he's on Reddit. Nerf the musket, it's fucking OP! Like, you know? Look out, it's Remnant 2! Every other streamer's playing Remnant 2. I'm gonna have to kill it. Sorry, other streamers.
victory.
I've killed your fucking
Almighty
free
sword,
viewership.
no conviction will keep you from me.
Shit spear. Damn. It's actually a really good spear if I was a spear build, but I'm not. In fact, let me have a look at something real quick. So, when you beat a tree, when you finish a tree, you get like your special mega move here. I always felt like this one would be really good for group content, but people only ever use the defender tree. And it's, when holding the sword, the damage of all your group members is increased by 10%. That's just a permanent buff. 10% damage for everybody in the group. Surely that's good, right? That can't be not good. I might just use the sword and shield offensively, like fuck being a tank. I'm gonna be a sword and shield fucking maven. In fact, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fucking respec after we get out of here, and we're gonna make sword and shield, great sword, warrior combo. We're not doing fucking, I'm gonna be the tank. In fact, the great sword has a tank tree. We could go a complete opposite way. We'll use the sword and shield for offense, and the great sword for defense. Because this is Buns. And Buns will always, always, always do everything in the complete arse backwards way if he can. So let's do that. I still want that move because it's really good. So we're going to go with that, that, that. We're going to buff this, give it that. Buff. That, I guess? There. Now, we're like an offensive sword and shield guy. And I like that. I respect the game that lets me use a sword and shield and not be a little baby tank boy. And then in the... Fuck you. Was it worth it? And then in the great sword tree, we swap this over. And we make this into block, and then actually we make this the tank weapon. We make the great sword the tanking weapon, because fuck my life, I guess. Let's try that out. So the tanking weapon, you got a parry, you got a taunt, and then we got that. It looks cooler too as well, fuck it. My build is decided. They'll be confused, enemies will be confused. They'll be like, oh, he's got his sword and shield out. He's tanking. When I've got my sword and shield out, I'm fucking massacring you. When I swap to the great sword, then I'm tanking. No one will expect it. No one will see that coming. I missed all these fucking... Damn it. Oh, this is a new settlement. We haven't been here yet. I think we've finally moved on. We finally reached the next settlement. Oh my god. It took me 22 levels. But yeah, Kiko, the musket is OP. Whoever told you the musket wasn't OP is fucking retarded.
Welcome to Everfall.
Like, it's bad early, but it's one of those ones where, like, it's got so many stacking, like, damage buffs that you could basically one-shot people if they're not paying attention. Like, if you headshot someone with all of your stacked moves on top, like, they're fucking dead. There are videos of people, like, one-shotting people with muskets. Alright.
I would remember at least like this.
Let's take this event item.
Interesting. Do be sure to let me know. I might have a favor to offer in exchange.
Oh man, I just realized my most recent follower thing isn't updating. That sucks. wonder why that is. I'll have to fuck with it. Like I said, I had to rebuild my whole fucking stream layout and it sucked. Ooh, we're fucking rinse and wins with that. We've got loads of fucking influence there. Alright, now that we've made it to this town. Now that we've made it to this town, what time is it? Ooh? What's ooh? What's ooh? How do I want to do this? I kind of want to recall. And then travel up. I think that's what we're going to have to do. See, that guy's got a musket, and he's about to get his ass beat by that fucking crocodile. Oh, no, 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 no. If you're that close to a crocodile, your musket ain't doing shit, boy. Alright, from here, I've now got these quests, and I can kind of just do them traveling up. And here's another thing, this game is good for, like, exploration. Like, you've got all these explorer things that I've uncovered. I guess points of interest that I've uncovered just from basically exploring. So it's like Guild Wars 2 in a lot of ways, but less shit. Somewhat less shit. I don't know. I don't know how exactly I want to put that. I feel like what I'll do is, from a stream at some point, is I will maybe play Guild Wars 2 and just try and... I want to try and start like getting to max level in some MMOs and just seeing if my opinions change over time. But I can't imagine my opinion of Guild Wars 2 ever changing. That game's so fucking boring. I hope this has been a suitably chill stream. That is the vibe we go for. Actually, no more chill stream. Let me get can you go out and eat a fucking Rex Viper in chat right now as I accept this quest? Come on, interaction, chat interaction. Come on, let's go. That's what it's all about. That's what stream's all about. Give me that Rex Viper. Come on.
He's a name. Guys walking back and forth with love last pain. Crazy.
Bing, bing.
Crazy.
I gotta talk to my dad tomorrow, because we talk on the weekend. And he's gonna be like, what did you do yesterday? Oh, I dressed up and bounced up and down on camera for people online. If I word it like that, I think he might disown me. He has always been very supportive of my life choices. Give me that. So we can just kind of... This is a level 14 side quest. Why has it only just appeared to me? Ugh. So I actually really love the Sword and Shield in this game. It's probably my favourite weapon. Dress on a dance for people on the internet while blasting face. Well, my dad would have been okay with that. He'd be like, Rex Viper, hell yeah! My dad loves Rex Viper. My dad has no idea what any of... He doesn't watch my streams because he doesn't even have a Twitch account. But occasionally I'll show him clips from my streams. He has no idea what any of it's about, but he's very supportive. He says he loves the fact that I have all of these internet friends. You guys are my internet friends. I mean, I used to dress up and stuff like way back when. He's never. We had the are you gay talk, to which I responded no. He understands that I just like doing this. I think in a way he's happy with the fact that I just kind of do my own thing and don't really care. Because I think that's all you can ask as a parent, is that your child at least has the sort of confidence enough to do what they want to do. If that's the case, then you've done well, as far as I know, as far as I know. We've got to fish up the event fish. I don't even know what I get for the event fish, but it's an event. And it gives... Fuck! Every time I try and rush that last little bit, I break my line. I need to get more bait. Bait would make this a lot easier. Think about bait in this game, you've actually got to go and like dig up worms and shit. Oh, it's not fighting us. That means it's a fucking object and not a fish. It was a treasure box. Good. As long as it's not a boot, we're fine. As long as it's not a stick. What kind of absolute fucking loser catches a stick? Ugh. What kind of absolute amateur fisherman catches a stick? Give me that. I find it bizarre that fishing is like my best trade skill. When it's the hardest one to level, all because I've been doing this event. But as I was saying, I really like the Sword and Shield in this game because A, it's not like strictly a defensive weapon. You can use it for offense. And B, all of the kills I ever used to get in PvP were with the Sword and Shield. Your chase potential and your lockdown potential with Sword and Shield is so good. Like, you've got this fucking giant jump, you've got a stun, and you've got this chasing spin type thing that slows them down. Like, they ain't getting away from you. They're gonna have to turn around and fight you, and if you've already got the jump on them, fucking beat them up. Wail on them, boys. I wish I still had those videos. There's videos of like me and Instacast and them when we used to play this game when it first came out. Just like PvPing a bunch of people. It was so much fun. We were out down this sort of area with like the rivers and stuff, and we were like wading through the water, sniping at people and trying to catch them while they ran away across the river. It was really cool. And that's why I keep coming back to New World, because I know there's fucking good shit here. It's not like fucking Rift where I'm playing it and I'm like, does this get good? With New World, I know it gets good. You just gotta get through this initial fucking no PvP part. And they have made the beginner experience a lot better. Because it was initially extremely shit. They have made it better. It's still a bit of a grind though. Like, we're level 22, and we still aren't in a PvP faction. Hiya! We have to catch the fish. I think there's some, like, skin rewards for doing this, so worth doing. This is a fish. This is a big one too. Come on, baby. Don't fuck it up. How is this a better fishing game than fucking Fishing World? Do you know what I mean? How is Fishing World less fucking involved than this? I thought the whole point of Fishing World it was about fishing. Fishing World sucked so bad, I couldn't believe it. I'm also excited for House Flipper 2, just because, like, I've never played House Flipper and it looks really fun. It looks like my cup of tea. Just like fucking building houses and stuff. Careful. There we go. This is an object. If it doesn't fight back, it's an object. And that's either good or bad, depending. It was a treasure chest. It was good. Sometimes it's just like a fucking rusty piece of shit. Look at all this fishing rewards we've got there. Good lord. Our inventory is mostly fish and fish guts. Right, I think we've done all of the side quests here. So now we can move on to the next camp, next region, whatever you want to call it. And I think that's the region where we finally unlock PvP. Can I just say, by the way, this is like the best. I love this outfit so much. I'm so glad I bought it. It's a little short in the arms, but I don't think that matters. It's my fault for having freakishly long arms. Another thing that's really cool about New World is there's just so many players right now. I don't know if it's because there's an upcoming expansion or what, but there's so many new players now. It's great. And they're not all max level. Like, I'm seeing so many people just running around in my areas doing stuff. But look at this guy, there's one. It's Xylo, level 20. I really get the feeling it's going to be... I think New World right now is really good to get into, and I'm glad I gave it a random try. It is a random try. I didn't like sit to myself and go, okay, what's going on with New World? It was completely random. I was like, I kind of miss New World. Let's go and look at New World. And I was like, oh my god, there's fucking loads of people, and they were all talking to me in chat and stuff. And I was like, oh my god, this could be fun. So we're gonna do our best. I'm gonna try very hard to stick with things again. Like. It's gonna help that I had an upgrade on my medication. Because I have ADHD, which I try not to let define me. But what it means is that I do tend, as you've seen, as my viewers, I tend to lose interest after an hour or two and then do something else. I've recently had my medication upgraded and I do feel a lot more focused and a lot more capable of sticking with things. There's a reason I don't watch movies, and it's because I just can't sit still that long. I cannot sit still that long. I will watch a movie if we go to the cinema, just because it will give me the opportunity to like eat popcorn and stuff. That's the only reason I would ever like watch a movie fully throughout. I can't sit and like watch it on TV. Ooh, better shield. Better shield, boys. Well, generate 25% less threat. That could be quite possibly the worst trait for a shield. I set up a society room for Discord, which you pop in and hang out from time to time. What's that? Fucking have it. Oh shit! I threw myself off the cliff. Room with text chat and video player, and we can add videos to the playlist and then players sync up with everyone. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, but here's the thing, like, that's different. If you sat there and said, would you watch, like, fucking Das Boot with me? The answer is no. I probably wouldn't want to watch Das Boot with anybody. If the question is, would you watch, like, videos, like, that change? The answer is yes to that. Like, I wanted to watch the whole of the fucking Christian documentary. That's fine, because that's like in chunks. Yeah? It's when someone sits there and goes, oh, come and watch Oppenheimer. It's 2.5 hours long. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do that. Which sucks for me, because going to the movies is such a, like, social thing, like, you know? That's one of the default do with other humanoids type deals. Go to the movies. It sucks for me that I really can't stand doing it. I think it's glitched. I killed the guy, but yeah, you can set that up in the Discord, that's fine. Kiko, when have I ever, like, said no? You know? My Discord, like, you know I don't care. You know I'm just, you know, if you guys are having fun, do it. Oh, that's a bit of a jump. It's okay, fine. Nuts. D's. Alright, sometime there's some stuff for us to chill and watch. I want to watch the Christian documentary because I can't get through it on my own. The cringe is too much. Here's the thing about Christian, right? I find it really interesting when it's mostly just him, but when all like those trolls get involved, I kind of lose interest because it's like these guys are just pricks, and like they're not even that fucking funny. Do you know what I mean? They're not even like fucking good. Like some of them are, but like most of them are just like shit. Like it's not for like, oh, leave Christian alone. It's literally just they're just not funny. Yeah, what they're doing, they think they're fucking hilarious, and they're just not. Yeah. Oh shit. Let's level up some strength. But all the parts before and sort of in the middle where it's just Christian fucking himself up, that's brilliant because it's like, how are you doing this? I think we should do that sometime. I think that'll be fun. But here's the thing, stuff like that where I'll get like no viewers, but here's the point. Like I've long since stopped giving a shit about that. I just want us to have fun and hang out, and that's all I care about. We got a few followers today. Like here's the thing, if I play New World and stick with it, like I have been, like I've met new people and they come in and they say hi and stuff. Like I need to be more sociable in these sorts of games, especially if I'm an MMO player. I need to be more social, and part of being newly medicated means that I'm more likely to do that now. You gotta bear in mind, I've been on the same ADHD medication for like 6 years, and it was time for an upgrade. You know, it was kind of not doing anything anymore. Anyway, I actually like Liquid Chris. Liquid Chris is funny. That's the thing, he's funny, but then you get all the other ones, and it's just like, A, they're just really mean-spirited, and B, just not that funny. Just nothing they do is that fucking hilarious. But they treat it like it's fucking insane. Like, there comes a point where when you're a troll, there comes a point where if you're investing so much time and effort into it, you're kind of trolling yourself. Do you know what I mean? There comes a time where if you're trolling and it's consuming you, you're trolling yourself at that point, you know? Yeah, you might get Chris Chan to do something stupid, but how long did it take you? How much fucking resources and time and effort did you put into getting him to shove his medallion up his ass? A lot. People expect it of Chris Chan, but what does that make you? Yeah? And that's what they don't see. They think they're better than him, and it's like, yeah, it's Chris Chan. Yeah, you're trying to prove that you're better than Chris Chan? Why would you ever have to prove that? That's kind of like, you don't need to prove that. Yeah, that's kind of, most people would default to thinking that. By treating him like shit, and not even being that funny about it. Like, I've always said, the best kinds of trolls are the ones where no one gets fucking upset and no one gets hurt, really. You know, unless they deserve it. Like me, when I troll people in various, like the golf game, I trolled that guy, and all I was doing was fucking chatting shit. At no point did I make that guy shove his fucking golf club up his ass. I think a lot of these people are just horribly insecure. I mean, they are. But it's the internet. Insecurity is like the biggest fucking problem on the internet. Because it's anonymity. You've got like full anonymity, so you can make up being whoever you want. You can make this sort of persona for yourself, you know. So they're given that freedom, so they can play into all of their own insecurities. Get ready for my jumping slash. Don't worry, Bouncy Knight, I'm here to help. Bouncy Knight 1, 2, 3, 4. Good name, brother. He's got a fucking musket, look. Good work, Bouncy Knight. Good teamwork. Oof. Ooh. Orange Prisma Bloom. What the hell is that? Oh, it gives dye. Okay, so there are dye plants in the world. Need to keep an eye out for those. Need to find the pink one. Or the purple one. Alright, we've got a... It's a faction story. Ah, here we go. So this is how you... I was giving this out quite a while back. play with you, but then you stopped playing, and I was like, well, fuck this then. Well, now I'm playing. Why did you... What do you mean? Surely if you bought it, you've got it, right? We have to decide which faction to join. Yellow, green, or purple. Obviously, part of me wants to join purple. Let's see how, like... How do I see, like, the factions? Oh, I must be level 25, okay. At 25, I'll be able to see the factions, I think. Purple? Purple is like the most popular. So I don't know if I want to be purple just because I'd quite like to get into PvP. And if the purples are like dominating everything, then I don't want to join purple. I'd rather join something that fights purple. But we'll see. I can't look at the faction map until I'm 25, so... Then we'll decide. We'll look at yellow is lame. Yellow is lame, but you can still do the quest and get all the goodies. So let's do that.
I'm too shaken to go back.
So this is the yellow quest. I am here's the thing about New World. I'm extremely fucking... Amazon Games sucks. Let's not fucking beat around the bush, right? But New World, I genuinely think, is my one thing where I sit there and go, okay, that's actually really fucking impressive. The fact that they sat there and said, okay, we've released this game, it did well for a bit, and then it died. What do we need to address? And they addressed it. They didn't just fucking give up. Because they had the money to just give up. It's Amazon. They had them infinite money. So they could have just gone, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck them. Dead game. They could have done that. No one would have fucking lost any sleep over that. But instead they went, you know what, let's actually try. Let's actually try and fucking fix this. And I think they did a good job. People go, oh, but the overworld combat is really simple early on. And it's like, yeah, but name me an MMO where the overworld combat isn't really easy early on. Because I happen to have video evidence. And the dungeon bosses and bosses in general are not to be taken lightly. And then on top of that, you have like the PvP is a huge faction. Like, look at it all. It's all a PvP thing, with all the people owning all the various forts and what have you. So if you want to get your pussy clapped in PvP or by monsters, it can happen. You ain't fucking gonna just like breeze through the whole game like you would with 14, for instance. What am I trying to do? Collect a locket from one of the lost. Okay. I played it for a bit and refunded it when I thought you abandoned me. I didn't think you'd be back. I'm surprised they accepted the refund because I played a lot of it. Oh. That sucks. How much does it cost? I mean, at least it's not a subscription game, you know? That's another thing that's great about it. Once you've got it, you've got it. Yeah, which is pretty much the best possible fucking way of doing a game. I hate subscriptions. Subscriptions can fucking suck my fucking nut. I despise subscriptions. I used to not care so much about subscriptions when they were a reasonable fucking price. But every single subscription now is $14 minimum. Look at fucking Age of Conan charging $14. Age of Conan, bitch, you should be paying me $14 to play your dead ass game. The fuck is wrong with you? How much is New World? It's gotta be like $39.99, right? $39.99. It's a bit steep. But again, the fact that there's no subscription means that I don't actually think it's that steep. Because think about it, if it was a regular old fucking free-to-play game, $39.99, that's what, 3 months? 2 months? There's far worse games. That's the thing though, I would probably, if I had, you know, the money for it, I would probably pay $14.99 for Conan. A, it doesn't seem like it's worth it, like there's anything you actually really gain. But B, I'm already paying subs. I don't want to. I don't need another one. And that's part of the reason why I picked up New World again, because I was like, oh well, I forgot, I kind of own this game. You don't have to fucking suck on Amazon's teeth. You can just be like, okay, it's mine. And that's the one good thing about Guild Wars 2 as well, is that if I ever get the fucking hankering, I can go and play Guild Wars 2, although I never will. Can I still pay a sub for 14? No. Pay a sub for 11. The reason I pay a sub for 11 is because I use it for all of the models and things, and I still need to kind of keep the game playable to make some of those work. So I still pay my sub for 11. And I don't mind paying my sub for 11 purely because that game has given me so much over my life. That game has given me so much joy that I don't mind just paying a sub until that game ends, frankly. But 14? No. The moment I stop playing 14, I cancel the sub. Yoshi P ain't getting more money out of me than he fucking deserves. Oh, I saw a post on Facebook the other day that made me fucking puke. And it was a classic 14 post where it was like, look at Yoshi P, I love this man. And it was just all fucking facts about how great Yoshi P is. And I was just like, I don't know any other game that sucks developer dick harder than that. I just don't understand it. Like, the game is mid. The game is fucking mid. So I'm playing my 11 sub to the shutdown as well. Like, I don't play 11 very much anymore, as we know. But I will gladly pay my 11 sub. Just because of how much joy and how much it has given me over the years, especially as a kid. I got so much fucking out of that game that I have no problem paying my 11 sub. In fact, you guys subbing to me pays for the 11 sub. So, you know, you guys are paying my sub. That means if I ever play 11, you are well within your rights to tell me what to do. Because you do pay my sub. You tell me what to do anyway. That is true. 9 times out of 10 I'd do it. Dark, did you get to try out that FBX I sent you? I think it had like holes around the top of the head, but I don't know if it's going to be good enough for you. I threw it together real quick. Hopefully you can do something with it, I don't know. Let's run it now. My man, I hope I can help you out, because your project there is fucking badass. And I'd do anything I could to help you. Are you glad that you're working together something like that? Yeah. Now all Dark's got to do is sub to me, and everything comes full circle. I'm only kidding. I really want to see what you're doing. It's gotten me to the point where I genuinely earlier considered just getting VR. Just so I could fucking have a go with your environments. That was Rabao you showed earlier, wasn't it? That was fucking badass. I'd love to walk through fucking Sandoria. Oh. I remember when I was a kid, I tried like I made a character and my goal with him was to only play in first person. He was like my fucking Oblivion playthrough. And that was horrible. That was horrible. Where the fuck? Oh, I've got to collect the town crest. Where the fuck is that? I'm gonna guess that's off mobs. What the fuck? Oh, this guy. Can I help you? Stale crop abomination? Please get a sandy bagpipe sandler. Oh shit. Okay, hang on, I'll do it right now. Gotta figure out how to put some NPCs in there. Everything feels so empty. If you need help with modelling and my model works out for you, let me know and I'll help you model some NPCs. I got no problem doing that. But you just let me know if it works. If it doesn't work, that's fine. Just let me know that too. Just if it does work for you, I will gladly make some models for you. Just let me know what you want. But I also understand that I'm extremely amateurish, so let me sit here real quick. Right, sound alert. Are there any sound alerts that I have in the channel points section that you don't like that don't really get used? Let's have a look. Stupid game gets used. Balls on the dick gets used. Crazy Frog gets used. Jerry Jackson doesn't really get used. Everything else kind of gets used.
Packed with meaningful story cutscenes and unforgettable new zones, Endwalker marks a satisfying conclusion of Final Fantasy XIV's story as we've known it until now. While it doesn't introduce many new gameplay elements, it does deliver 2 new excellent DPS and healing jobs that should appeal to both new and experienced players, and some of the best boss battles we've seen in this decade-old game.
Shut up!
If this is how Final Fantasy XIV showrunners end a story, then I'm more than ready to walk with them from the beginning to the end of the next one.
Some of the beast boss battle. Hang on. Sandoria theme. There it is. Right. Bear with me while I make a new sound. You want that? How long do you want it? We had it on kazoo. Nah. Nobody has made the Sandoria theme with kazoo. Tragic. Right, so we want that. It is downloading. Come on, come on, come on. Leave that up to me. I mean, if it's up to me, it wouldn't exist. But I kind of like the idea of trolling Stammer, so we'll make it exist, shall we? I need to get some, like, I need to get some makeup. I need to complete the whole thing. I still look a bit fucking gremlin-y. This, and then here. Drag it in there. All right. Let's get the right bit. We're on the right path. A little bit further. Nah. A little bit further. I want it a little bit earlier than that. I want 12 seconds. There we go. Let's just have the whole thing. So I'm cutting it here. Perfect. Call this Sandy, make it funny, upload new sound. Now, my alerts, channel points. I'm gonna get rid of the Jerry Jackson one. Because it only gets used by fucking Instacast. He's already got his Crazy Frog one. He can't have more than one. How do I delete it? Remove. Okay. New button. Sound. Mine. Sandoria. There it is. I'm gonna make the channel points for this one 500 because it's extra annoying. Now, here comes the hard part. Alert settings. I'm going to have to add a entirely new animation. So we're going to want Sandoria GIF. See what we can get. Apparently there's a soccer player called Sandoria. Great. You know what? I'm not going to do a GIF for this. It doesn't even deserve a GIF. We're just having a picture. Because there are no GIFs that I want. So save this image. There we go. Alright, you should be able to do Sandy now. Give it a try. Just a stretched PNG of fucking PG. I couldn't find a GIF, so you just get a stretched still image of PG. Shit, I'm missing my tunes now. There we go. That's the face stab I make every time. Play it again. How many channel points have you got left? Like, I guess you do watch me a fair bit, so you must be getting them back too. I really like that one. I really like that one. Feed my dog, please. We gotta get him to at least the next level. I feel like all I'm supposed to be doing here is just killing stuff until I finally get the town crest. I could be wrong. Alright, let's put a point in. No. No. That's the tree I want to max. Let's put a point in. I guess that's kind of neat. Thank you. We'll get him there. Man, I love dogs. Oh! What happened? I think he might be ready. I think he might be ready to level up. Let me check. Let me check. I think I have to do it through the setting. Extensions. And configure. Pet. Ah, no. He's still level 5. We need to get him to level 15 for his next level up. He's still level 5, apparently. Like, I should probably start leveling my greatsword, but like, I kind of want to max out the sword and shield tree first so I can have the super duper keystone. You know a game I wish I liked? I wish I liked Warcraft, because you know where you stand with World of Warcraft. Do you know what I mean? It's so straightforward and fucking... It's gonna be there for a million years and... It's just so shit and boring. I got no other word for it, it's just so boring. Like I liked when we did the classic server, I thought that was good. Oh, someone joined the company. I liked the classic server we joined. The thing was, we kind of like did an entire zone and then moved on to the next zone and there's another million fucking side quests, which I'm not a big side quest guy. That's not strictly true. I actually don't mind side quests if they're given to me in like small, here's a side quest, here's another side quest, go do them, come back, here's some more. When it's you go to a new zone and there's just 90 waiting for you, I lose all interest. And that was my problem with ESO. ESO's PvP I fucking adore. But in fact, I adore almost everything about ESO, except the kind of dog shit combat. The combat does improve when you unlock all your abilities. Oh, I'm supposed to just take this, am I? What a fucking idiot I am. We did it. But I love the sort of cartoony graphics. I love the various races of World of Warcraft. I love that it's got goblins that I can actually be, even though I don't really like their version of goblins very much. See, to me, goblins are like cave-dwelling fucking barbarians, yeah? Not like weird gangster things. But I respect that they had their own vision. never actually came as almost over with my FF11 experience. That's what people say, and like when me and Kiko played on the classic server that we played, I'll admit I was having fun. Like legitimately, I thought, you know, this is challenging. It's decently grindy. Because I like grind. I'm not one of these people who doesn't like grind. I love grind. I will sit there and kill a million fucking boar if I have to. I've got nothing against grind. What I have a problem with is side quests. When they're not given to me in small increments. And I think that's why I like New World so much, is that they are given to me. Like, look at my quest tree. Yeah? 2 of them are already done. And then there's one main storyline one that's for faction, and then a fucking expedition I can't undertake yet. I'm basically caught up. And they're given to me in such small increments that I'm never feeling too overwhelmed. And they're almost always usually sort of all in the same zone. I'm okay with that. It's when they give me... ESO did the exact opposite of what I fucking hate. Gave me 90 quests, all of which start entirely new quest lines, all of which take me to entirely different continents. And it's like, how do I even begin to decipher where to go?
Well now, I was having doubts, but here you are, just as you promised.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking epic, dude.
Yes.
But the stream is basically from now on is just going to be me playing whatever I feel like and dressing up a little bit sometimes. If you want to hang out for that, please do. I want my stream to be chill. I'm done sort of trying to compete, if that makes sense. Like the whole fucking worrying about viewers. I don't give a shit anymore. I tried for the longest time.
You're not Riker. Oh, look, after doing your good deed for the day, it's only fitting you help yourself out too. Collect those midnight.
But look at that clipping. Ugh, I hate it. I honestly think the best thing for me to do is just to play games and stream. And if people want to join in, they can join in. But I do really want to like play more MMOs and try really hard to go somewhere with them. And I think New World will be the first one I really try and make a good go of. I mean, I'm level 22 in 2 days with all of this shit, and I've been doing bits and pieces of everything. And that's the other thing I really like about New World, is that I'm not just doing the same shit over and over again. I've been fishing, I've been doing some gathering, I've been talking to people. Yeah? It's only today I've really kind of ground out quests. Yesterday I didn't really grind quests at all. I did fishing, I did a bunch of other stuff. I did all of my trade skills and things. Mining and Wrath of the Lich King was your favourite expansion? I hear people say the Burning Crusade was the best. It's not a bad game, I just got lonely. Well, we'll fix that. I don't want anyone in my clique to feel lonely. We'll fix that. So this is the green quest, but let's hand in all of our completed quests first.
You don't look like an antiquary. I'm from what I can.
There's a few MMOs that I really want to give like a bigger try, like a bigger chance. New World is probably the first one where I really want to go for it. Oh, a performer. Have a tip, mate. You earned it. New World's probably the first one where I really want to give it a go. But there's also stuff like...
The Covenant is an order of Templars.
You know,
I strongly recommend.
I do kind of really want to give
undoubtedly worries for my welfare, so
the new 14 expansion a try when that comes out and just see. But I know it's just going to be the same shit. Do you know what I mean? But you know what? We'll stream it. We'll stream it. I don't give a fuck. We'll stream 14. We'll beat the whole fucking thing. Like, who cares? In fact, that'll probably give me something amusing to talk about. Every time a leather glove goes shh, I have to take a drink. Every time a fist is clenched in anger, take a drink. So yeah, it looks like when you get to your second city, that's when you like decide which faction to belong to. Enter the arena. This I don't understand. What the fuck? What was that? Oh, that's my sub sound. Ruif! Hello, Ruif!
I love Mistress.
Buns into dreams.
100 times, 200 times, 300 times, and I make sure that they take pictures of the work so they know that they do it. There's the obvious making them send you money or gifts as a way to repay.
I just shortened my sub sound. Hello, Ruif. Who's
Welcome
Ruif?
to the High Voice Crew. I hope you have a high voice too.
I know who might.
When you got a high voice, you don't have a choice.
Your
Your voice is high all the time.
Welcome to the High. Oh, I guess I got kicked out of the High Voice Crew.
Hey guys, thanks for hanging out. And thank you, Ruif, for the sub. Who's Ruif? Are you in my group? Are you in what are we called? The Epic Dogs? I forget what we're called. What are we called? I forget. Are you in my group or are you just a random viewer? Either way, thank you for the sub. I love you. I appreciate that. You're in the company? Thank you. I still appreciate it, even though you're contractually obligated. Hi Kai. Hi everybody. Thanks for popping in. We've been fucking grinding today. We've been grinding. I'm starting to look a bit disheveled. I started the stream just beautiful. And now I'm just like, so many side quests. Thank you, Ruif. I really appreciate the sub. You don't have to sub. Subbing is like... But I do appreciate it. Puts a big ol' fucking grin on my face. Hopefully I can catch up and start like doing some content with you guys. I'm trying, but I'm also trying not to like rush. I feel like oftentimes with MMOs, if I rush, I lose interest faster, you know what I mean? If I take it at my own speed, and do like fishing and other things on top, I do a lot better, you know? 3v3 arenas? Let me in. I'll do a 3v3 arena, let me in. I'm ready. I'm level 23. Who wants their cheeks clack? I'm ready. I will never turn down PvP. Never. Where's the person that I trade in all of my fish guts and things to? So what's your name in game, Ruif? So I can put a fucking face to a name, if that makes sense. This person.
If you're looking for, can't say that name's possible. If excellent.
Ooh, I think this is the Music Man.
In my possession, but there may be a more fitting
Sir Ruif?
instrument for my work. The townsfolk have
How do I look
instruments
at company?
Be so kind as to procure.
Look at us, 24 online. What a bunch of badasses. Big far. There he is. What a beast. Level 60. So are we a purple faction? Is that what this purple means? Do I have to join the Purple Covenant? Give Sir Ruif a big ol' fucking friend request. Yes? Okay. Well, that fucking decides that for me. I was sort of struggling with who to be. But I'm glad we picked purple, because purple's my favourite colour. As you can tell by the sort of the stream aesthetics, I like purple. Give me all of that. Give me all that honey.
I can tell by your starry-eyed demeanor that this is the first
So,
time you have ever set eyes
buy
on
a
a city
house,
such
I'm
as
not
ours.
going to be able to do that for a while, so let's unpin that.
I can arrange for a guide to give you the grand
I'm not going to be able to buy a house for a while.
Say the word.
This is an expedition, I can't do that yet. Unpin that for now. Pin that. I'm not going to get a fucking 3v3 arena, am I? Magnum Opus. Right, this is what we want to do. The music one. Ask to borrow an instrument from Constable Mesa. That's number 2. I want a kazoo. I am musically, by the way, like the worst person. I'm really good at... I was gonna say I'm really good at listening to music, but that doesn't make any sense. I've got pretty good like musical knowledge, but when it comes to playing instruments, I am the worst. I have tried on so many occasions in my life to learn an instrument. I don't know if I have like some kind of brain disease or what, but I just can't do it.
I believe my God. It is
I've tried and I've tried and I've tried.
I would hate for you to hurt yourself. But since the moon and planets are aligned,
We got a
in way
bass.
that suggests better luck.
I can be a bass player.
Yes.
Oh wait, I've got a bass, I've got a flute,
Return
and
it
I've
in
got
a
a...
timely manner, please.
Oh, they're quest items, okay. CK. Talk to... Okay. I want to do the music. I want to be a music man. Where do I have to go now? All the way fucking over here? What's the quest called? The Magnet Siege the Tavern for an... Oh, it's number 1 now. My quests keep changing numbers. Running main story quest will level you to 60 the fastest. Obviously, if you want to play a story, also do some side quests there. I'm a bit of a slut for side quests, I'm afraid, Ruth. I'm going to be doing the side quests. I hate seeing, like, exclamation marks over people's heads. I have to do side quests. So I'm going to be a bit slower. But hopefully I can just, like, stream and you guys can hang out, and that's how I'll contribute for a while. But once I get up there, I'll be joining you for stuff. I'm not sure exactly what my build is, but I think I'm kind of tanky. I've got a sword and shield and a greatsword, so that's what I'm going for. Oh, the tavern, that's over here. You know, the question I'm getting all the instruments eventually? Okay. I just want a fucking electric guitar. That's fair. On my first one I focused on the story a bit more. I'm trying very hard to kind of not rush, because I know me, and I know that as soon as I rush, that's it. As soon as I rush, I'll lose interest really quickly. As soon as I'm like, okay, I've got to get to 60 as fast as I can, I'll start to hate the game. But if I take it at my own speed and I do my own little thing, that ain't gonna happen. Okay. I'm gonna play a song in the middle of the town, and if I don't get a single tip, I'm gonna uninstall the game. Out of embarrassment. I'm playing the grandpa's guitar. That's fair on my first one. Oh, that you just said that. Sorry. I like the guitar sound in this. That's nice. I wish I could play guitar so badly. I've tried a million times to learn guitar, and I don't know if it's like my fingers just hurt, but it just hurts. I don't like playing the guitar, it's just painful. What kind of fucking flute is that? Why has it got two things? That's the kind of flute you stick up your nose.
There it is. The there he is, dudes. I'd like you to play the part of a traveling bard. Fine.
We got a flute and some flute music.
Play my melody before them. Ensure that you mention my penalty. Composer,
Okay. Now he's gonna make me go other places, isn't he? Practice Winds of Autumn. Okay. How? How do I do the music? It's F5. Right, we're gonna turn off our background music for this. Because I'm about to fucking take this planet by storm. Alright. I'm too close to a restricted area. Damn. Oh, someone else is playing a song. Damn it. Right. Here we go. I've done this before. And I remember it being like my favorite thing ever. So hopefully that hasn't changed. Right. Song selection. Playable. Winds of Autumn. Now you know your boy. You know your boy here, okay? We don't play novice. Yeah, we don't play, we played expert. Oh. I can't. I don't have any expert songs. Okay. Play skilled. Skilled Winds of Autumn. Here we go. If I make a single mistake, I have to eat the rest of this chocolate bar on stream. Ready, go. How do I play? There is no part selected. Huh? Oh, flute. There we go. Here we go. No! 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 Oh! I was doing so well. Damn it! Well, I guess I gotta eat this entire chocolate bar now. What a crime. By the way, if you go to Walmart, you can get British dairy milk. You better fucking believe that's what I do. I don't fuck around with none of your Reese's Pieces shit. I get proper chocolate. Excuse me. Oh. Ah, it's all melty. I did it. Am I ever gonna get a fucking 3v3 arena? I doubt it. It must be only level 60s to do the PvP, huh?
Ah, I see you have my flute. Do you mean to awe me with a song?
I already played your
I will
song.
always make time for pleasant music.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it gives me great joy. Do proceed.
Would you like some songs out of a spare music sheet? Well, thank you, mate. Yeah, maybe. If you catch me floating around. Don't trouble yourself too much, though. Like, I'm not
Oh.
I'm not overly worried.
I will.
Have you got Freebird?
Name.
Can you imagine doing like Freebird with AS space and click?
You simply must share this with Captain Dubois. You will find him near the governor's hall. Oh, and
Look at this guy, he's stealing my crowd. I like his armor. Did I do it? Oh, play for him now. I hate my flute. It's really ugly. I want a guitar. Can you get a drum set? Can you get drums?
Oh, they must be prolific indeed, if their work can stand out so in a city like ours.
I quite like drums.
Constable Misha will want to hear this.
Surely there must be a way. Hey, Sound, welcome back. There must be a way to map the controls to a Guitar Hero controller. There must be. That would be sweet. They need to make like an extreme mode where it's just like it's like fucking right on the meaty keys, you know, right down there, right on the little tender frets.
Of a flute, I heard. Yes.
There is a drum kit. Ooh. My brother plays drums. He's in a band. Every time I go back to the UK, I go and see his little band play. He's fucking really good at them too. He's really good at the drums.
Yes.
He got all the musical talent. I got none of it. I got the dressing up like a weirdo talent. I got the degenerate human talent. Jam with the bass, but I haven't played it in years. Or like a proper bass or like a double bass, not the big standy uppy ones, or an electric bass. Both? Ooh. I mean, I guess it is like technically, is it like the same deal? Just slightly different stance or something? Oh. Oh, damn. Down by the fire, baby. This is my seduction pose. Get up. Bass here too, but I haven't played bass in 3 years. Had to sell it on a move. Oh, I'm sorry, son. It always sucks when you have to get rid of something that you like is your hobby. When I moved from the UK, I had to get rid of so many things. Including, but not limited to, various other outfits. It is, haha, just one doesn't have frets, so you have to hold your hand a little different. Ah. I often thought that maybe if I was to learn any instrument, bass would be cool. But I've tried so many times to learn. I'm pretty sure I just have like a musical block. Like I just can't do instruments. It's gonna be stuck in my head all day. Fuck.
How did we? What a relief.
We got the
Even
guitar.
though this is step one, never approaches a noble
Hell
person
yeah.
without an introduction. There are only a handful of people who can arrange one.
Give me that
We need to
badass.
find out. Start with their maid, Sadie. She always has an ear to the
I
ground.
think this is number 1. Speak to the maid. Right.
You got Lord Shen is particular about his company.
How much is a house in this town? This is like one of the main cities, right? So is the house more expensive? This guy fucking dead on the floor. Someone help this man. Stinky laundry. Cutting a little bit close to home there. I don't want to feel fucking attacked by this video game. Oh, collect a parcel. See, here we are. These are the houses, right? 15,000 for this house. 50,000. And is it like... How does it work then? Has this person like got this house and now I can't get one? Or do I get like my own instance of this house? How does it work? Like, is this house now just like I can't ever get one? Or what? This one's 10,000. You got your own instance? Oh, okay, that's cool. So that's another way in which New World is 3,000 times better than Final Fantasy XIV. The scam MMO, where they scam you into buying a house and then you can't ever get rid of your subscription or you'll lose it. I hate that game. What am I doing here? Repair this. Your first house is 5k off? Huh. In that case, maybe it would be better to save up for like one of the better houses. So that I can get a better house for 5k off. Maybe. Get a house with 200 furnishings so I can make stuff if you need furniture. I appreciate that. I'd quite like to try and like make my own stuff. Like I'm a very like Iron Man mode kind of guy. I like to do my own stuff if I can. But we'll see. I don't want to like be unsociable. But I'm a big fan of like making my own little chair, putting my own little chair in the house and going, yes, I did it. But I appreciate it nonetheless. So understand what I'm saying, wait. I reckon you're not hyped for Dawn Trail? Oh, well, like, I'll give it a try. I've played every expansion, so there's no reason why I wouldn't play Dawn Trail. I know it's going to be the same as it always is, you know? It's never ever been that amazing.
The parcel was delivered to the correct address.
Because I'm not a big like story guy, so the apparently amazing story is kind of lost on me, and then all I'm left with is the kind of dog shit gameplay, you know?
A triumph in your demeanor. I do not know what you had. Sarah winked at me as I walked past. She knows something, and she seems very smug about
did it?
I'm having difficulty containing my
I am
eagerness.
fully instrumented. Alright. One last... That guy's still up there, asshole. We're gonna play one more song. And then I'm gonna be done for the day, streaming-wise. Let's see. F5. I want to play... What expert songs have I got? Right, we're going to do an expert Dear Mr. Harrison. Because that sounds like a Beatles song. Dear Mr. Harrison. Cornflake King. Here we go. I don't know what this means. Whatever. Right. Dear Mr. Harrison, expert on guitar. Here we go, baby. No! No! No, 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 no! Damn it! That part threw me real bad. Ah! I'm gonna have a fucking stroke in a minute. That part where it does all those W's, that fucks me up. It's like WWW and I'm like, ugh. Look at my music level though, it's going up really fast. Let me get my tips, boys, come on. Ain't nobody tipping me this fucking far down. That other guy's took the best spot. Anyway. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the sub. Ruif. I really appreciate that. Like, people don't usually sub because, like, why would you? But it puts a big old grin on my face when people do. I stream a lot of the time, so if you ever fancy it, you can just pop in and say hi. I usually stream. I'm gonna start streaming at sort of a more sensible time. I streamed at this awkward time today because I had eye surgery a while back, and I had an eye checkup yesterday, and my eyes were fucked. So I just spent the whole day sleeping. So this is my life now, staying awake at fucking 2 AM like a gremlin. But I can't stream anymore. My voice is gonna give out. So thanks for hanging out, you guys. I do really appreciate it, and I will see you probably tomorrow. I'll probably do another stream tomorrow. I'll be playing New World still. I just won't be streaming. So thanks, you guys. I really appreciate it. I love you all, and I'll catch you on the flip. Mwah.